because it's just one of those like.
Is it a felony to watch a stream of illegal content?
So
it would be a felony to stream it.
okay, so there's some misconceptions and some unknowns because the law is a little vague about what is going on with that.
And because of that, that's the issue.
So the purpose of the law, and it specifically talks about making it a felony to stream or to host streaming of illegal content, meaning they're going after the groups and the people that do illegal, like NFL games, movies, UFC fights, that kind of thing. That's
pretty
what
much all the shit that I use.
for.
So that's all I do is UFC fights and NFL.
So it is more against the platforms of that. Now the problem is that it doesn't spell things out very well, but from the looks of the wording, because you have copyrighted music is not going to make you a felon. And oh my god, they finally came through with the
holy shit,
best in
that's gorgeous.
class.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm on my Drake just to look at that. Holy shit, that's beautiful.
The Drake
The
with the
black
best
and
in
gold there with the. I mean, honestly, if they could pull something like that where it's completely black and gold, ooh, man.
but it's the black, white, and gold
Mm-hmm. That's pristine as fuck.
Cutlass black. That's gorgeous.
All right, I gotta spawn my Cutlass black just for that. Oh yeah.
Then you
I
gotta
wonder-
go buy the paint job for it.
I bought it when it came. You know, when it was gonna come with it. So I should have it.
Yeah, you should. So this is not a paint job that you can buy in game.
Yeah, you had to buy it when it was best in class.
Gotcha.
On sale for that. So that's what I did. Let me. Do I have to equip it?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, because that's sexy. That's amazing looking.
I'm gonna do some ride-alongs with you guys when we go do stuff instead of flying, because I want to start playing around with some of the cinematic camera angle stuff and learning some of this stuff, because I'm planning on being that guy for my org.
Oh, cool.
For events, being the cameraman.
You're the nerd.
Yeah, pretty much. That's about par for the course for me, isn't it?
Do you guys know how to turn off being able to hear other people's
Nope.
speaking?
Nope. Have no idea. And you can't mute it.
I can mute myself and make it so I don't talk.
All right. How does you do that? Because every
Go to
time I
the
try to mute
comms,
myself.
VoIP, and head tracking section. It's in the
where
options menu on the far right. Hit escape and go to options.
Okay.
And then on the comms, VoIP, and head tracking, there's the mute microphone and all the VoIP audio levels, microphone levels. And
Is
stuff.
this in the game settings?
Yep.
Where is it at?
On the far right at the top where it says comms, VoIP, and head tracking. And then the mute microphone
okay.
is the second one.
There it is.
But I can't see where I can mute other people.
Interesting.
Only myself.
Well, I've
Like,
tried
even in the audio slider, there's no... Unless
What if
it's
you turn
speech volume?
VoIP audio to 1.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Because I haven't heard anybody, but mine has been wide open and it's so annoying.
Yeah,
When
there's
I
a couple
try to-
people talking to each other right here by the consoles on...
It's like when I try to, I don't know if they can tell that if you're in another chat engine or not, so you're randomly having these conversations and, you know, yeah.
So, bro, where you headed?
I'm lifting off right now from New Babbage.
We meeting up somewhere, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we can meet up somewhere. I don't care where. Let me know where you're going to be at, and I'll go.
Hold on a second, I gotta switch some stuff up.
I want to try that dragonfly docking again, where I fly in while you're in space.
We can try that with the Drake. I'm not running my my Star Runner at the moment. But I can always go get the Star Runner. So YouTube still hasn't fixed the bug with their subscriber API yet. So I'm not getting alerts at the moment for subs or damn
What
anything
about
else.
subs and Patreon? Is that a thing you can tie in?
Not yet. We're still working on it. We're digging. Trite and I were digging through the API, and we're gonna end up writing our own webhook for it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because I think what I was at 30 months via Twitch, and this is the first time I've let it lapse since you became a
How does that feel?
streamer. Weird, yeah.
Well, and that was one of the reasons why I chose Patreon, was because I knew that I could go cheaper on Patreon and it not hurt me at all. I mean, like I was saying, for the monthly, I'm $5.50 a month shy of what I was on Twitch already through Patreon.
Yeah, not so. How many of your subscribers have gotten back over?
Almost half. And some of them I wasn't necessarily expecting to, because like
Prime?
Yeah, Primes. The only Prime that I was expecting that there was only like I think one Prime that I was expecting that hasn't jumped over, but the people that I expected to come over have.
That's cool.
Where are we meeting, bro?
I'm at Everest Harbor, just chilling.
Okay,
Right,
Everest Harbor. I can get there.
I can also get there.
That's around Hurston, right?
Yep. Oh man, now that I'm Lorville, I'm gonna see if they've added those virtual lanes back. Here's hoping they didn't.
Oh, that looks gorgeous from this view too. Oh, come on.
Man.
Stop freezing.
God, the gold on that, man.
I need to come up with a bunch of new controls for camera stuff. All right.
I say, too bad the interior doesn't change much to match.
Yeah, you can still see the white out the window a little bit, but other than that,
That's true, but still, like, I wish it would change the interior up a little bit,
oh, it would be amazing.
especially for like a best in show.
Yeah, I still think it's just going to be absolute stunning.
Oh yeah.
Dude, okay, so I'm rescaling my output to 1080 so that I can have ultra fast latency. And I think my latency is good. Yeah, I'm about 2 to 3 seconds of latency. That's pretty high. I'll take it. And then I mean, at 10,000K at 1080 stream, that's nice. And I think I have the audio set properly, so we should be good. Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I had to click back in game before I did that. So what are we messing around with tonight, guys?
Oh no.
How much of the new stuff, bro, have they gotten with mining? Do you have to have they
I've
implemented
done
all the
space mining or refinement, so I don't know anything about that.
So we don't know about the refinery and all that stuff.
I know where the refineries are, and I know where the consoles are to access them. I just don't know
I mean,
what the process is like once you actually do it.
I don't think the process has changed.
I've never refined anything, so I don't know.
You just collect the ore, and you would go to your holes, and just anything you had 100% of, you could refine. But that's why like mining and everything. Like I haven't done mining since all this has changed because I don't have a mining ship right now. But
you can rent a mining ship too. No,
that's true. That's true. I'm trying to make money because I'm at a negative deficit right now. So it's like that's why I was trying to do cargo stuff.
It's 100K for the mining ship for 24 hours or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that might not actually be bad. Like depending on how.
Well, it depends on the mining ship you do, because I think the Prospector was a little cheaper.
I'm just basing off the one that I saw at the new mining facility.
Ah, gotcha. Was it the Argo Mole?
I don't remember. It was really slick looking.
Let's say, because if it's the Argo Mole, that's a
almost looks like a sperm.
Ship. Say what?
It almost looks like a sperm.
Hmm.
Are you out and about in your the Dragonfly? I'm coming in.
I don't know what direction you're coming from. I'm trying to find you, but I don't see. Oh, you're on the other side.
Network. Or is it Z? There it is. Yeah, that ship looks great.
All right. All right, let me see. I don't think I can actually open. No, I have to get out to open because this one makes you do that.
All right. Officially out of the atmosphere.
There's another cool thing with because it's the black. You could fly through door to door, bro.
Can you open the side doors?
Yeah, side doors are opened. Both of them.
I still see Hurston's having an issue with
Alright, you ready, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm watching. Ooh, you clipped it. Hang on.
I tried to go fast.
Let's see if... no, that's not going to work. Oh, because I have to be in. Hang on a second. Let me get back in the pilot seat so I can get a view from the ship itself.
All right, I'm going to try and fly mine through the center of your ship, too.
Okay, give me just a second. Let me shut the engines off so I don't accidentally move. There we go. All right. I have a good view shot.
Okay, so I'm gonna be coming in right through here.
Okay, so that's the I found the so that's the side that you're entering on for me, and then we'll do the other way and we'll get an exit shot.
God, it's so squirrely. Like it looked like he was playing. Nice.
That's fucking awesome. And then if you just turn around and come back the same way, then I get the exit shot,
It
and I
looks
can
like
see
he
you
was-
coming in too.
when I caught him.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh no! Oh
It's a little off on my screen. I like how my body's just like floating there.
no!
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's awesome.
Alright, go ahead and land and I'll hop on. I'm here in the Everest.
Okay, hang on. Oh, that was hilarious.
It looks so fucking cool too.
I'll be grabbing a personal clip of that. Where the F is my assigned landing bay?
Mine's all the way over there.
Oh, there it is.
What pad? Oh, I guess it doesn't tell you, yeah.
Everybody have a good Christmas.
So far, so good.
Nice.
Same as my Christmas Eve, which was same as the day before that.
So you had a pretty decent Christmas, Adam. Then
I'm sorry?
you know Christmas, Adam. It's the day that comes before Christmas Eve. Usually a little more disappointing because it comes first, and the other one doesn't get to finish.
Jeez, that was a hard landing. Holy crap, bro.
Yeah, I kind of screwed that one up a little bit. We're going to have to throw a few dollars in for some repairs. I blew my 2 front fins completely off.
Do you know what pad you're on?
Well, partially off, and the other one's fully off. There's a screen grab for you.
Oof.
Oops.
Yeah, and I just
What's the number on that pad?
put mine down super gently.
I can't
It
tell.
doesn't say. It doesn't have it on the pad.
Give me a second. I will let you know as soon as I get this this thing repaired up.
What? I have 152 quantum and hydrogen fuel I need
So those
to refuel, but-
disappear. I'm seeing what it looks like from the outside when they repair
It
it.
looks like a prospector now.
A
It's a
bit.
new high-tech mod.
So I saw the parts disappear. Oh, there they are. Now they're back.
Oh, nice. So quick. Oh yeah, you're like 5,200 meters away from me right now. So
Oh, that was funny. Just explode off the side of me. There's still a piece of your ship in my back here.
Consider it a souvenir.
where I come from, we call that the money shot.
Pad 03.
I mean, that's assuming you're in the same block. If this one has the same block,
I think this one's all the same blocks.
Gotcha.
I thought it was.
I'm going to the lobby here, and then oops. Apparently, I hit hangar 5 and not the lobby.
Although this thing is being a little bit jittery. Because I have a piece of... Hang on a
Do I have to
second.
store it and rebring
Hang
it
on,
out
hang on,
so it
hang
doesn't
on.
take any
That's what
time?
I'm thinking. I want to try something real quick though to see if it works for this or not. Personal equipment manager.
I don't think you
Utility.
can pull it out.
Utility item. Multi-tool.
That's what I'm saying. You can't pull out your
Utility
multi-tool while you're
attachment.
harness the sound.
Tractor
Yeah.
beam.
Oh, that's right. There's tractor beams.
Save
now.
and equip.
You have to pull it out first and test it.
What number is to pull the utility item out?
4.
4?
It's the Armisen stone, so we can't. So we have to fly away and then open up a door.
Oh, well, I'm not even going to fuck with that then, because that... Well, this thing might be a little jerky. Let's just give it a shot, I guess.
Ah, shit, I forgot to look at my stuff. Forgot to see if my armor ever came back. If
Where
my
you at right
gear
now?
ever came back. Me?
Yeah.
Everest Harbor. I just called my Hornet. I'm doing some looking around here. Although I might need to store my Hornet. Since sadly you can't make any changes to it once it's out and about. Which I think is kind of dumb. Like I feel like if it's on a pad waiting, you should be able to make whatever changes you want.
I understand why they don't, but... Leaving Artemis Zone. Here we go.
Yeah, so maybe
Tether
I can,
beam appropriate object. Target with the multi-tool and press that.
All
Is
right,
it
yeah.
not working?
I'll have to go buy my missiles some other time.
What's the inventory button again? Is it I? For personal inventory?
Oh, see if you can scroll it up. Use your scroll wheel to see if you can do more power.
Status mass limit exceeded.
Oh, okay, it's too heavy for you to do anything with.
I think it's trying to get the ship.
I think so too. I don't think it actually detects that there's something there.
I wonder, because it's like the geography is there. What are you doing out in space?
See if I can grab it this way. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hello. All right, that was fun.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, you can grapple yourself. Ouch.
Yeah, no, so that's the thing I don't like about getting in a ship. If you're not perfect, you're gonna like tumble around and beat the crap out of yourself.
All right, well, that's not going to work then.
Since the door's open, try shaking the ship around and see what happens to this thing.
Yeah, do some tight rolls.
Yeah, it's not budging. So what button did you use for the grappling hook?
It was just right. It was left click.
In which version of the gun? After you right click and it opens up?
No, I didn't even have to right click it. You could, because the right click will just give you the like status information. You can do it without the right click.
Alright, well, I'm gonna jump out of the ship and see if I can tether on while you're moving.
Need to get yourself a skateboard.
How fast do you want me to go?
Yes.
Let me know when you're tethered.
Okay.
Are you tethering to the front? All right, I see you. Hang on. We're gonna try something.
I'm gonna hopefully try and get you to push me a bunch too.
That work?
No. You killed me. Almost instantly. You'll never know until you try it, right?
This game is amazing.
Oh, you know what? Let me get another one of those, another dragonfly, and see if I can push the debris out.
I'm gonna land straight up and.
Oh, okay. Just recall a new one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. Trying to think of what other ship I have that would have holes through that way. The Caterpillar does.
I almost want to try that rental mining ship out and see what that's all about. So you're gonna go to Arc L1 and go pick one up? Or is that all the L1s?
It's all the ones.
Cool. I'm gonna go to Hurston L1.
Let me roll with you. So like I said, I want to try playing around with these camera angles and stuff.
Okay, well let me grab it.
So I want to either one of you, like if Zing, if you're gonna do bounty hunting stuff, I can always roll around and try to get some combat shots.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try and unlock it if you want to hop in my turret. I'm pad
Yeah,
one.
I will roll with you to start with, and then I will come back over to you, bro. How's that sound?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go pick up the ship.
Yeah, have you guys been outside at all today?
Nope.
I looked outside once.
Fucking cold.
It looks like the air would hurt my face, so I did not go outside.
It does. Actually, you know, masks come in really handy right now. Because it covers most of the portion of your face that your beard doesn't cover there, so yeah.
Except for the wonderful part of having glasses, which means every time I exhale, my glasses instantly fog.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just used to that now. I just don't see where I'm going.
There's easy mods to fix that. There's a double-sided tape. There's a band-aid across the nose bridge.
What I've been doing is I've been pulling it up further up on my nose and then putting the glasses over the top of it, and that's worked really well. I mean,
it just once you get the super cold temperatures, none of those tricks work. It's just you're fighting thermodynamics at that point.
What where are you at?
Pad 1.
You're on pad 1? Let me put my ship away and then I'll come join you.
Cool.
You want to see how this works sitting in like a passenger seat or a co-pilot versus the pilot seat for the controls wise, because that's where I would be taping. That's where I would be videoing from anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not the pilot as well, it tends to be a little herky-jerky from the perspective of moving quickly.
So what?
Well, I would be out in cinematic view, which is kind of F4 anyway.
I just love my screen looking straight down at my legs when I'm in my pilot seat. How do you look up?
Z.
Not normally that. Wow.
It's a bug.
Yeah, it was just a weird bug, and as soon as I hit Z, it fixed it.
You said
Yep.
pad 3 or hangar 3?
I said pad 1.
Pad 1.
Yep.
Calling elevator now. And
Supposedly there's talks of a third stimulus, and I'm like, we haven't even gotten the second one. Why are we talking about a third one?
because depending on what happens to the Senate is depending on whether or not we're actually going to get stimuluses that'll actually help and matter.
Right. Oh, wait, you want to help people? Oh, can't do that.
Yeah. Damn socialist Democrats looking out for other human beings.
Right. Bernie Sanders wants to give people $2,000. It's socialism. Trump wants to give people $2,000. They deserve that money. And it's like,
That's a beautiful ship, by the way.
Isn't it? Like, I may actually purchase it for realsies. If and when it comes back into the store.
Use Copilot ladder.
Yep.
So I was just in an armistice zone and shot with my ship, so...
Say what?
That's a bug. In an armistice zone, and I hit my mouse by accident and shot.
Oh, really? Ha!
Yeah.
Nice.
So just carefully not face it, I think.
I'll just tear a new hole into this, pretty much.
Was it a turret with a ship attached?
It's a ship with, well, technically a turreted front, but all gimbaled, and then lasers and Gatling guns. So I would wreck that landing pad a bit. Alright, let me pull up a mission here. Sadly, I can't share it because it's the first one.
No, that's perfectly fine. I'm just riding along for cinematic shots. Okay. I need to get my printer down here so that I can start working on some other stuff that way. What I need to do actually is get my laptop down here at some point. Okay, okay, so that's as far out as I can run in this mode. How far in can I go? There.
Oh, come on. Is this bounty on the planet?
It might be.
Oh, no, it's behind the planet. I thought it was trying to make me warp through the planet. I'm like, it's not gonna work, guys.
Blue advanced cam.
So I found that if I ever need to travel to get to a place quickly, I should just use my
Offset.
caterpillar.
Oh, I can offset.
Oh, you got the best quantum
Load
engine?
save 1, load
Yeah, I
save
can-
2,
I can
load
get to
save
places in,
3,
like,
load
I can
save
get-
4,
Hollister to New Babbage in like 3 minutes.
increase and decrease field of view.
Yeah, a fucking caterpillar.
Question is, how do you make money with a caterpillar?
You
Because it
fill up
takes you 10
cargo.
hours to fill it up.
Not
Well,
necessarily.
with anything decent, because when they did finally open up those consoles, I had to travel to 2 different sites in order
Right.
to even fill up.
But I mean, I don't have the money to fill them up yet.
Well, no, I'm talking. This is with my max. That's 120 cargo.
Ah, gotcha. So
So
yeah,
they didn't even. They had like 70 cargo at one, and that was it.
Interesting. I wonder if that's changed.
So I think they've either that or they changed up like who sells what and how much.
Yeah, because one of the things like the site that Dave sent me was trying to get me to do is buy spirits. Because I guess that would be the biggest moneymaker for what I was trying to do.
Now if I
I wonder what the long-term moneymaker is going to be. What is the next level that makes you more money, or is it just you're going to be grinding for hundreds of thousands?
You might be grinding. It really depends. Supposedly, what is it? Supposedly, bounty missions are supposed to start becoming a little more lucrative.
To be perfectly honest, I'm so not interested in a space battle simulator.
Ooh,
It just doesn't interest me at all.
that's nice. Okay. So that's how you save presets. Boy, am I glad I got this thing.
Careful, you're gonna run into that.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, I thought he was flying.
Oh no, it's all me. I know how to go
Because
around.
all I saw when I looked at the stream is a ship like strafing sideways while David was looking at his other monitor, and it looked like it was heading, if it kept on that path, directly for the big fucking asteroid. So I was like, if he's flying that, he's definitely going to hit that because he's not looking where he's going.
All right. Yeah, no, that's me. I know how to go circles around a lot of things. So I used to do that in Elite Dangerous when I was mining. And a lot of the asteroids in there rotated, so you had to figure out how to match the rotation or be in such a way where you could hit everything.
That's pretty cool.
Okay,
Now,
so now
can
we have
you free look, like the free look in the turret? Can you do that from the outside view, where no matter what the ship looks at, you're always locked on a direction?
no. So because it's relative to the ship.
Huh. Did they change the button for gimbaled?
I think it was G, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what it used to be.
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't ever use gimbaled weapons, so I don't know for sure. Oh, that was cinematically beautiful.
Training permit earned. Sweet.
Okay, so now I need to remap the 10 key that I bought to all macros. So I got to figure out getting a thing for that then.
All right. There's
I
another
will
one.
macro these in
That's
to the stream deck. That's what I'll do.
51K for a day,
Oof, we are jumping 51K for what?
or 24 hours in the
For what?
prospector.
Oh wow, God, that got so expensive. Holy shit, that only used to be like 30K.
Do you need to borrow a prospector?
Nope. I was just looking to see what it was. I wasn't sure what the mining ship was. Problem with borrowing it is I can't use it or sell it anything correctly.
Oh,
I
right.
don't have access to the cargo if I borrow.
Are we getting attacked?
I don't think so. I didn't see anything. I can open up. Yep, we are. He's behind us off of our port side. Straight port now. Sorry, left.
All right, dude. That's how you want to play it.
You know what would be fun to do at some point is dive bombs on planet.
Huh. Interesting. I can't get my... I guess he's too close for me to do anything with, so...
How do I use the remote turret?
With the remote control.
But it's not shooting. That was my biggest problem. So I'm not sure why it's not shooting.
Oh, fuck.
Oh well. I'll go back to observing. One of your ancestors' surnames was Cocaine. Cokayne. Jeez. That's fun. I still want to 1v1 dogfight you at some point, Zing.
All right. How's the outside of the ship look?
Doesn't look too bad.
Cool. I bounced into an asteroid a bit.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Looks like my shield protected me, though. I gotta figure out where this next mission is. Crusader. Alright. Oh, you know what? I might be able to share this one.
So I can offset up and down. Oh, because those I have... Right. Okay, so I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to get real fun with this. Okay.
Where's Daymar?
Daymar is in the middle? Like, it's not one of the main three. It's on its own little... Delamar or Daymar?
Daymar. Daymar.
I think that's by...
Daymar is around Crusader.
Yeah, there it is.
Coolio. So we're going to Olisar?
I think we're going to Crusader. That's where the bounty's at.
Gotcha. Did you share it?
Yeah, I shared this one.
You want to share it again so I can grab it?
Sure.
Actually, when we get there, can you drop me off at Hollister?
Sure.
Why didn't it pop up as shared? Why I get no pop-up?
Let me share again.
Unless it won't let it because... Oh, there it is. Left bracket to accept. There we go. Subdue bounty. Oh, I still have 2.2 million UEAC. Or
nice.
Alpha UEC. It's not bad. Yeah, now that I know this, I'm going to be going back through in one of my ships and resetting it, but I have to figure out how to wipe out and remap my entire 10 key, because I bought a separate 10 key thing.
Ah, gotcha.
To be all macros.
Gotcha.
And then make sure that those macros don't clash with anything else on my keyboard.
That's where you'll make macros like Alt Shift, Control Shift, Control Alt.
Yes, the problem with Star Citizen and doing that is that even if it's part of a macro, if it includes anything that's available in Star Citizen, it will activate that as well.
Yeah, I'll say I assume you're just creating custom macros inside of Star Citizen. So if you have multiple keyboard like things like that, you should be fine.
Right, but if I do like say Shift Control Alt X, it will trigger Alt X.
Interesting.
Yeah,
that's some bad programming then.
Yeah, that's one thing that I need to do, because I was trying to figure that out on my Stream Deck, because I was running macros off the Stream Deck, and I might just do that. I might just rewrite all of my camera angle macros to the Stream Deck. Probably the best of ideas. But I was doing that for my the G Hub, and trying to find buttons that weren't being used on anything in Star Citizen whatsoever was shockingly difficult. Because like Control Alt Shift C would crouch, it would toggle the C. It would also toggle whatever control was.
Right.
So they have a problem with modifier keys.
They see two of the modifiers and they don't discount those two because a third was pressed.
I will be right back.
So I got to figure out why and how to fix that.
Almost sounds like something internal in their programming.
No, it is them. It was just trying to figure out ways to work around it.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Because like right now, to move the advanced camera settings, you have to hold F4 and then trigger out all the other stuff. Which normally would not be too much of a problem, but because I have a smaller keyboard, it's already two keys for Alt F4, or for F4. I've got to go function in 4 to hit F4.
Can you turn it to where you have to hold function to use your functions instead? Because can't you just flop those?
Possibly. I need to redo a lot of the function and the modifier layers in my keyboard to begin with. I've got to remap.
Can you have like mapping presets by game and then auto detects which game you're in and then switches to that map?
No, because mechanical keyboards get flashed with your I mean, I guess I could reflash it every time.
I didn't know if you had like a controller software, like my NVIDIA keyboard has controller software.
No. So my G Hub, like, or my G10, my 910, I probably could, but then I would have to run that, and I don't feel like running a separate keyboard. What I might end up doing, though, because it creates all custom keys, is getting one of those gamer key set things that are just, like the 15 keys, because they add keys in. But I'm going to see what I can figure out with my keyboard software in adding keys in for, like, the function keys beyond 12. Like, was that 13 through 24? I think. Do they have 13 through 24 in this thing? Layer 2.
Oh, function?
Yeah, F13
Or
through
F5.
F24. So if I can get...
Usually do like shift or something if you want to use those a lot of times.
Yeah, so I just need to figure out what my second... Because I can add multiple layers to this keyboard. Like, that's the nice thing is I can just modify out that way. I could probably get rid of the Windows key altogether because I don't really... I mean, I use it, but not really since I switched my function over to the left side anyway. So I could just have that, the Windows key, get rid of it, and just use that as a second set of modifiers. Which actually might not be that bad of an idea. Now that I think about it.
All right, we have landed.
All right, let me bail out of here. Thank you so much for the ride and for the testing.
Yep.
I appreciate it. I'm going to go get my buck and then I will join you.
I have a program for my mouse that I can like remap my mouse buttons, but it's actually like a third-party program. I wanted to have something for keyboards because I can have the mouse program has it set up to where it'll recognize which window I'm in, and then I can tell it for this window, ignore these buttons. For this window, don't ignore these buttons.
I think
do that for a keyboard.
For some keyboards you might be able to. I don't know.
This is just a third-party program in Windows. It has nothing to do with like proprietary from the company that made it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how. Actually, before I do
Look
this,
to see which window you're in, and then look to see your keystroke, and then judges whether or not it allows it or change it to something else. So I can actually make it set way when I'm in a web browser, the back and forward buttons work, but when I'm in a game, they don't.
that's interesting.
Or I can make it set way when I'm in game, the back and forward buttons actually right clicks instead. So I can essentially remap my keys on my mouse or the buttons on my mouse depending on which window I'm on or what program is like the main focus. Bet you they got something like that for keyboards because that sounds like a perfect solution.
I gotta go rebuy some of my weapons, it looks like.
Yep. Huh.
Alright. Quantum Drive was the Voyage, which I don't have anymore. Coolers. 2 Glaciers? Nope, those are gone. Power Plant. That's out. Shield generators? I do at least have my FR76s or FR66s. Power plant is the JS300, which is not a bad power plant actually. Hang on. Military, not as good as the other one was, but that's this will work for now. This rush drive is just terrible. But it's the only one. Oh, wait. Can I buy a drive? Can you buy drives on Olisar? I don't think so. Can you?
Some you might be able to. I'm not sure.
That would be sold at Dumpers Depot. What can I buy over here? propulsion, quantum drives. Bolon rhymes with colon.
Huh.
The voyage negative. What about coolers? Systems, coolers.
I'm really hoping my work extends when we go back.
And that's a big negative on those two coolers. Your what?
I'm hoping my work extends when we go back, so I can keep working remotely.
Double glaciers, that's fine. Power plant. GS 300 is okay for that. Those are already done. Yeah, I could throw a Colossus in here.
Smart buy.
I can throw a Colossus in, and then we can... Buccaneer. I don't have the weapons that I want in this thing, but that's okay. I'll deal with the Gatlins and... Oh, wait. I want these not to be... Can I get those back up to Gatlins? What size are those? Weapon size, port size 3. Mantis. Where do they sell the Mantis GT2s? Hang on. GT200s are sold. New Babbage, Crew L5 at the ship weapon shop, area 18. Well, shit. Oh well. I'll go mixed for now. I'll live with it for now. Although shifting them out is not necessarily a bad thing. Start with weapons until the shields drop, and then you just take them out with the Gatlins. Because those do actual physical damage. B2. So that's one way of doing it. Did you already take off, or are you still hanging around?
I'm kind of just hanging around the outside.
I'm coming right now, so...
What's the difference between raw and ore?
See,
Raw
that's the new changes that I'm not 100% sure of.
Raw, I imagine, is what you get from the asteroids before you refine them.
Okay, well, this rock on the ground, because I'm mining, surface mining, the bigger rocks that you can't get with the car, and it has 26% gold ore, and then 2% something else ore, and then 2% laranite raw. So it has ore and raw together in the same thing.
I think that's where the refining comes into play as well.
Maybe ore you don't have to refine, but the raw you do. So anything you pick up with ore, you can just sell at full price, maybe?
Possibly. Someone just flew past me.
That was me. Selling, right? Oh, wait, that's where Crack's at. Where are we going? Oh, here. Hang on. There we go. All right, I am ready.
I don't know if you're close enough to me, so I'm gonna warp, see what happens. Or not warp at all, actually.
Does this signify that you're ready?
I don't think it's working.
I can try pulling you.
I'm not warped up, or I'm not spun up anymore. Give me a second.
Because if you look to your right, you'll see how nice and in sync we are for closeness-wise.
Yeah, I don't even see you on this, so we'll see what happens. Nope, I got that bug.
All right, I'm gonna try. It shows lit up for me, so I'm gonna try pulling you.
All right, yeah, try pulling me.
Did you pull?
Yep.
Nice.
That might have fixed it, so. Warping us.
I think we can actually fight each other, and as long as no one reports it, it doesn't show up, because the only time it shows up that it's wrong is when someone dies, they get reported.
Gotcha.
So we could dogfight one of these times and just have some fun with it. Is this a get out and shoot people bounty?
This might be.
I'd have brought the blue if I'd known that.
I had no idea.
I apparently see an Aegis Eclipse in there.
I also see an Aegis Eclipse. Oh, there we go. It, ooh, fuck. Didn't land very well. Alright, well, I landed.
Alright, let's see if this works.
Gotta figure out why my shotgun's not equipped.
I don't think I have a shotgun, actually. I'm trying to think of what I have even for... I have 0 weapons. I have a sidearm. I don't have any weapons in either of my primary slots. Cool. I got a pistol.
Cool. Oh, person's moving. I think they're down somewhere in here.
I'm on deck 1 at the moment.
I'm going down to deck 2.
Is there a
Alright, I
place
see you
lower
heading
than
down to
this?
deck 1.
Is there a place lower than this?
I wonder if they're outside. Oops.
Going back over the ship, and I'm dropping down a little bit to see if I can't figure out there's another thing in there. This game exists and is playable. It's alpha, so it's a little frustrating there, Chris, but no, it's it may not be fully playable, but it's fairly playable. Oh, he's out and shooting.
Is he in a ship?
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright, let me fly back up to my Hornet then.
Yeah, it's totally not complete vaporware. It's not the greatest sometimes, but it's not terrible. I got him.
Yep, but I still need to get back to my ship, so...
I wonder if there's a way I can get timestamps to show up on my chat window.
You might be able to. Did you see Keezy's new apron?
See his what?
New apron.
No. I have not seen it.
Alright, I gotta figure out which landing pad I landed on.
So, the thing to remember too about Star Citizen is that they ran into some problems, lawsuit issues, problems with development a couple years ago, and they had to start fresh. So this is pretty much, you can kind of look at it and say, all right, everything that they have now is only 2 years old. So whether or not that's good, bad? I don't know. But yeah, 2077 took 9 years to develop and it's still buggy mess. This game is playable. There are problems occasionally with server crashes. There are bugs that come up, but I would say that the game is playable in its current state. Frustrating sometimes, but playable.
Mm-hmm. Some things work better than others after each patch, but you know, it is what it is. It is alpha. All right. I mean, hell, I'm still waiting on a MMO I backed back when I was in college, and that was shit. I think we're pushing 10 years at this point. I don't think it's actually ever going to come out.
2077's running into its own problems at the moment too. All right, so what are we doing now?
I think speed's glitched a little bit in this game.
It seems a little bit more herky-jerky than it has in the past.
Yeah. All right,
Those eternal early access games? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I gave them money to help because that's the way that they have the ships thing to kind of help out with, but I'm not too worried about it.
Oh, cool. All right. There's a contractor evaluation. I can do a tracker beginner permit. That's a fee though. Let me do this beginner permit. I won't be able to share that one.
No, but I can do the same thing too. I mean, I can start going through my contracts and figuring these things out for the bounty hunter. Tracker, training, permit, certification. Okay.
The next one I have is for low risk targets, so they're not very low, but just normal low. So it looks like it's
really right now. It seems like Elite Dangerous is the first person shooter element tacked on. It's more open world than. I think it's more open world than Elite Dangerous.
More immersive and more open world than Elite Dangerous, but also more buggy.
I do have Elite Dangerous, and I thought about giving it a shot. All right, what's going on here? Why is this not letting me lock to there? Is this a distance thing? All right, we'll give this a shot. We'll get into and buy. Also seems like one of those games that could consume my entire life if you let it. Yeah, pretty much. And with the different types of ships and everything else, it can... and that's the other thing I kind of like about how this seems to work, is that while you can have ships that will do a little bit of everything, it doesn't... No ship does everything really, really well. If you get some of those jack of all trades, you're giving up on a few things in order to get to it. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But it's been a lot of fun so far. Bugs and all.
Oh yeah, no, even with the bugs, I still love playing this game.
You can't play this game and expect it to be like super high pace, fast action. But this is like probably the best game out right now for me.
I can when I'm doing bounty hunting missions or actually tracking people.
Well, once you're in there, but yeah, but you can't just hop on the game in 10 minutes, take you 10 minutes to get to your ship and get your ship and then start flying to where you want to go.
And I think that's the
and that's a
thing
huge
about
bonus, because I love games like that.
Come on. Let me... That's the thing I like about this game too, is that it doesn't pigeonhole you into any one thing. I mean, I'm attempting to run some bounty shit. Oops. But if I have problems with bounty hunting, or if I just don't want to do bounty hunting anymore, I don't have to. I can go get my giant freaking hauler and buy and sell and do trading. I can do mining. I can do damn near whatever I want. I can go find people, hunt them down, and kill them.
I mean, I already do that for a living, so what?
You could do Space Trucker Simulator. And the crazy thing with Space Trucker Simulator is that there's a level of danger, because when you dump all of your money into it, someone comes and blows you up. Guess what you've just lost? So there's a little bit more than like Elite Dangerous for space trucking, but I don't know. There's a lot of layers to this game that I absolutely love. Plus, even for an alpha, it's absolutely gorgeous. Space Trucker Simulator. If that's the way you like to play, that's the way you like to play. Sometimes I get on here and I don't want to do anything else but just go buy, fill up a bunch of cargo, go run it to a place and sell it, and go back and forth. That's all I want to do.
Yep. I'm just hoping it gets a little more stable here soon.
It's not too bad tonight. Oh, toggle timestamps. Oh, I have timestamps.
Oh yeah, you had timestamps and Twitch too. You just had to enable them.
Yeah, I just had to enable them here.
I need to find an anti-meme real quick.
One that I sent you, or a different anti-meme?
One you sent me. I'm trying to look for I think I found it. There's the math one.
Refuse to go. Basically, the only thing that existed in this game was a hangar where you could walk around the huge ships. Yep. Oh yeah, no, it's completely changed.
And yeah, you can still do that though.
You can still do that if you want to.
You can still walk around the hangar, and depending on the ships you buy, you unlock different hangars.
I think I've unlocked all the hangars.
I don't know how many hangars there are, but I think I have like 5 or 6.
And yeah, I think that's all that they've got, are 5 or 6 of them.
Gotcha.
Some of the ships still $100. You can buy.
That's cheap.
You can buy a lot of ships in game now with in-game currency. You don't have to spend money, actual money, to get different ships. I personally I've spent a couple $100 and I own 2 ships that will be there when each time, like, you know, if they do a server reset or when the game actually comes out, I will have them. But you don't have to. I think my brother, he just bought the base pack, or I bought him the base pack for Christmas, and everything else he's gotten in game. Which just one, right, bro?
Yep.
That's the Freelancer Max?
Yeah, the Freelancer Max from Miscellaneous, or MAS.
Yeah, that's pretty good for carrying cargo back and forth.
Yeah, it's what, 100 and something cargo.
Yeah.
So when you look at the doing research at beta and then alpha stage, yeah, they haven't done a server reset in the last couple of major alpha updates, and they're trying not to. They'll probably do a server reset going into beta whenever they do that. They might do a server reset going into to alpha 3.13 because they're introducing iCache, and that might require a server reset.
Well, it's going to be a bummer not to have any cash. Or are they going to...
When they do a server reset, they give everybody like 15 million.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
That's what... When I got into the test world, we started with 15 million.
Oh, sweet.
So when I was running the PTU, That was
And,
15 million to start in.
My guess is 13 is still probably a little ways away. Just because
It's pretty much
just dropped.
they've been averaging roughly one a quarter.
Okay, yeah. So I was thinking 2 to 3 months.
So quarter one will be 13, quarter two will be 14, and so forth. Yeah.
So yeah, I thought they were going to release Dune today on HBO Max. Haven't seen it yet.
So as far as I know, they're trying to minimize server releases as much as possible, but because everything can be rebought in game, it's just time it's the time annoyance more than it is in anything else annoyance.
Mm-hmm.
God, I forgot how slow this stupid quantum drive was. I should have just gone to Port Hollister, swapped over to a faster ship, and jumped. And then swapped back out.
It's not letting me lock or even warp to
the quantum beacon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't doing that with me either. So I'm trying to maneuver my way around that as much as possible and seeing if I can get it or not.
So mining ship rental.
So
what? Prospector might be the slowest ship. I think it'd be faster if I got on my Drake Dragonfly in full speed than it is using the quantum drive on the Prospector.
Oh, I think the Prospector also has the vertical lift
system
off.
keep track of the hours you play, then pay you at server reset for those hours, so people at grind a lot don't feel quite so out of it.
It does have the vertical takeoff, but it doesn't have the steam setup. You can't make it so it'll go horizontal.
That would be interesting.
Interesting.
To do it that way. The way they're doing it right now is they just give everybody a giant chunk of change that you can buy multiple ships, upgrades for all of them. So it's not.
It makes it easier for like moon mining.
It's not as bad.
Part is
it's still a little, but it's not
shit.
nearly as bad as starting over with $0 type of an idea.
So the Prospector is perfect for that, because the space bar really does work well to get you over shit.
The stuff that they are putting together right now is a lot.
It looked like they should
bigger
they didn't.
than doing something like that. That would be nice eventually. The next big one they're doing is iCache, which is a persistence no matter what server you're in. So right now, if you have like a ship full of cargo,
a random chunk laying on the ground, I went to
and the server you get booted from your server,
I had the wrong
you may not have that back when you log back in,
blew it up right in my face,
which was highly freaking annoying.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, where am I at in comparison to anything else? I'm around Hurston at the moment, so Everest Harbor, here we are. Set route.
Alrighty, I'm ready to murder some bitches. They just need to spawn.
I'm about ready to go refuel, and then head off to mine.
They've definitely added a whole lot more debris than these fields.
Yes, which I kind of like.
Chris's idea with the payment on the server reset equivalent to however much, how many hours you put in.
No, I like that idea.
I would just log in and leave it just soaking hours all day if that was the case, just so I get more money on the reset.
And now we know why they don't do something like that.
Right.
I'm not close enough yet.
I used to do that back in the day in WoW just to get my time played up. Like, I wanted to get a year time played before TBC came out, but it didn't quite work out. I only got to like 350
That
days.
guy popped like a pimple.
Kill a lot of the play base. The mess the release has been. Yeah, possibly.
What release though?
I think that
release.
I think the problem is people don't understand what alpha testing is like.
Mm-hmm.
And so they walk in with a complete expectation of a AAA title because of money spent to get access to the alpha. That I think that's what hurts the player base more, is ignorance on the player side of things. And not like a willful ignorance, but if you've never really played out with software before and you don't understand the complexities of alphas and not expecting a full game and that you're testing a game. Yeah, the future release of the game is going to be marred by alpha. That's why early access is dangerous, because you only get one first impression. Yes, that I think you might be correct for some people. I would not argue against that at all. I think that could be a problem. However, I wish content creators would be more honest when doing different stuff with the game, to not try to hide a lot of the flaws.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that becomes dangerous when players try to hide the flaws because they want to talk about how great and how much they love something. So they try to hide the flaws as much as possible. And I think that does just as much of a disservice.
I'll just say this about alpha testing. I've alpha tested about 30 different games back in the day, various MMOs, etc. And compared to those alphas, this is actually fairly well put together, the bugs and all. And they have a really decent bug tracking system now where you can document the steps you took to reproduce the bug. So send log files and everything over a lot easier now. And it's just, compared to when I was doing this way back when, this is actually pretty slick.
Nowadays, your early access launch is your game launch, and everything after should be mostly adding features, not changing core gameplay. Yeah, I don't think they're changing a lot of core gameplay. I mean, they're adding things like this whole new bounty hunting system that we're going through right now. This is all brand new, but they're adding and fixing the reputation system and how that's going to affect.
They're introducing it.
Yeah,
it wasn't introduced before. So I'm hoping with them introducing that, their missions are a little more consistent and aren't as bugged, because that's never fun when you're trying to do a mission and suddenly your target doesn't spawn, so now you start losing reputation.
Yeah, I would say that it's an alpha, expect bugs, but it's still playable as an alpha.
Motherfucker's gonna try and get me to stop while I'm being shot at? Fuck you, dude.
Hit fine later. It's only 40k or 20k.
Oh, I don't have a crime stat. So maybe this guy's done scanning me. Yeah, they're gonna need to work on some of the NPCs a bit. They were trying to scam me in the middle of a dogfight.
Fun.
Right? Oh, now there's no bounty missions.
Ooh, that hurt. Oh, I need joysticks at some point.
So I'd give it a year. Wait for those. Wait
It'd be
for
more
supply
like
chain
poetry.
to. I'd wait for supply chain to come back up, and then try and go for them. Because some of the stuff you're looking at shouldn't be $300, $400.
All right, what are we looking at here?
For some reason, it's showing me the ladder access to both your guys' ship out in the distance.
Try and get in my co-pilot seat.
No, it shows it like as a marker on the screen.
Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Hey, when you're on the dark side of the planet and you can't tell if the lights are on your ship or not.
Yeah, right?
Like, I feel like you should be able to have like a spotlight or something you can like utilize to gauge distance, or there should be something on the HUD so you can tell distance from an object you're flying towards.
Okay, Vito.
What's going on here? The hell just happened?
Did you get interdicted?
I think so.
I usually just kill the bitches that interdict me.
Well, there's nobody around.
Huh. Interesting. I've had a bug where you just randomly fall out of quantum too.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a bit on the weird side, but whatever. Are you at Ebers Harbor?
Yep.
Because you were there and it creates a quantum beacon, I couldn't lock on to Ebers Harbor, so I'm having to do this.
Yeah, no, I had something similar to that when I was trying to get to you guys before, and it required a lot of finagling.
What I just did is I just ended up locking in Hurston and then found an OM and then pointed in the direction without locking on anything first and going.
That was fun. Cool.
What's up?
I just lightly tapped the landing pad and exploded.
You must have been hurting.
No, I wasn't. I was full health.
Yay, bugs.
Yay, bugs. Well, I guess I'm going to use this opportunity to go to the bathroom.
Bugs are fun. Drop me down. Refuel a fix, reload, and see what the next one is. I will attempt to have a pleasant stay.
So there's different versions of mining ships that have more powerful mining lasers?
Yes, and have also multiple... Well, you can buy a more powerful mining laser for the Prospector if you get it, the Helix. It's expensive as shit.
But worth it because I literally can't break these particular rocks because they're too tough for me. In a Prospector on a moon.
Tracker beginner permit certification for tracking. Criminals, LRT will assign to you. Further details will be provided upon accepting the offer. So that's to get certified for tracking. Right now we've got a bounty, contractor evaluation, or we can get a tracker permit. Let's go with the evaluation. Let's figure out where this thing takes me. Not sure what all that noise is, but we'll go with it. There we go. The other thing too is that I would much rather alpha test a game knowing what the bugs are going in and being able to do it than something like 2077 where they release it, they told you this is what all to expect, and then you're left trying to figure out why you just got bamboozled. Because I feel like that was one of the biggest problems with 2077 is that not that the bugs exist, bugs are going to exist, It was, they almost misled about what the problems were and how it was going to manifest. And I think that was my biggest problem with it. It was almost Fallout 76, where they hyped it so much and then didn't let people see what all was going to happen with the hype. I've heard the story is good too, but being worried, yes, they are amazing on good hardware. But playing through, if you play through the story and then you decide that, okay, I like this character and I want to keep it going, you're going to run into problems with max file size save files breaking the game out. And so far, the only answer publicly has been, it wasn't designed to do that. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm not going to get it right now. I have no doubt that even my graphics card, like my system would be able to handle it. I don't have the 3000 series, but I've got a 2070 Super. No doubts that I will... No doubts that I would have no problems. Game is essentially a new Crisis as far as benchmarking is concerned. Nice. Yeah, I've not run into anything yet that I would have what I would consider a hard time running on this system. This is so far not terrible.
Is it possible to get rid of inert materials?
I don't know. I have not played with the new systems.
I don't know if that was newer. I don't know if inert materials was always there and you just had to either sell it or get rid of it.
I think it's part of the selling thing. I don't know. Do I play at 4K? No, I play in 1440 windowed. I could play at 4K if I wanted to, but I don't want to tax everything out. So I record at 1440, I play at 1440, and the reason why I do windowed is because I have the chat right next to my screen. I could actually, hang on, let me see if I can... I don't have it on here, but let me see if I can do this real quick. 3080 is only really needed at 4K. Recording at 4K is overrated. No, I have two monitors, but I did this so that the chat change would be in my field of vision without having to look. I can see when the chat shifts through peripherals a lot easier. So, like, my main monitor is right in front of me. My second monitor is over here. And with as big as it can go, it's not terrible. I'm gonna hang on. Studio mode. Oh, here we go. Main screen. So let's display main. We go to scene. Main screen. Where's main screen? Oops. There we go. So this is what I see. So if I take this off, this is what I see. Oh wait, it's not on there. Boom. There we go. This is what I see. So I have a windowed 1440. I run black through most of this. And then I have a gray run background that's at the 1440. So if I have to manually resize a window, I can do it easily that way. And I've got chat off on the left this way. So that's what I see when I'm playing. And 28 I've got two 28-inch 4K monitors down here. And the 28 is honestly almost too big to play. I mean, it's great for immersive, but you can spend a lot of time jerking your head back and forth trying to figure out what you're doing. It's kind of interesting. Choose for higher good productivity gaming. That's kind of where I got these 4Ks. So I got a really good deal on the dual 4Ks. Yeah, 28 is almost too big. 24 inches. So my biggest thing that I'm debating in my head right now. Oh, sorry, bro. I'm just like blabbering in your ear, aren't I? The biggest thing that I'm debating right now, if I should keep the 28s or try to get one giant curved one, because I do everything. I've gotten so used to playing everything in windowed anyway. I don't ever play or do anything in full screen anymore.
Attention. Please come to an immediate halt and hold for your vessel to be scanned.
So I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing yet with that.
Everything checks out. Feel free to go.
Oh, these 28s are awesome. And I had 2 at 2744 work. 7G is work from home setup. Nice. So I had on top of this, I had a 20, I want to say it's a 24-inch 1080p or 1080 monitor that I kicked vertical on the left-hand side. The problem is Windows has an annoying issue when dealing with monitors of different sizes that way and moving stuff around. And it's, especially when a game would initially load and go full screen before I can windowed it, and it was causing all sorts of problems. Welcome back, Zing.
Yep. Got distracted, did some laundry.
Aha.
So I got a new bed set, so I've been getting all that stuff cleaned up.
Gaming right now, I have a dual 24-inch 1080p gaming setup. Leaving those monitors here and work from home Florida a couple months out of the year. Nice. Yeah, so I just have the one system for productivity and gaming. My old PC is over there with a monitor, and that's for the kids to play games and stuff on. But overall, I have, Jesus, my RAM load is massive. Overall, this isn't terrible for back and forth. And now that I've gotten used to, like, I will admit, it took time to get used to playing a game in windowed mode. That was weird for a while. I'm about ready to open up my systems thing and seeing what's eating how much RAM this game is pulling and how much RAM what's all pulling. My RAM load is beautiful right now.
I'm sitting at about 88%, but I also have other stuff open in the background.
I've got a lot of stuff open in the background too, but my current RAM load is 30 gigs. I don't have a percentage on this thing.
28 for myself.
I'm only using about between 75 and 80% of my GPU load. And that's dealing with gaming and mechanical. Oh, Logitech, you got the G Pro Clicky. Nice. $10 keyless. I got a drop alt. So it's a 65%.
Looks like my anti meme killed the one chat. I liked it because I got the drop because I wanted to have the ability to hot swap if I wanted to. Keyboard, clear switches for work earlier this year. Nice. Yeah, I've got speed silvers, I think, in this thing. Yeah, I didn't like the clicky mostly because of streaming. I did not want the keyboard to be the thing that everybody hears all the time. But that's the best part.
Foregut clears because they're tactile, don't make as much noise while you're on call. Yeah. For home use, usually ended up with blues or similar and have for years. This is outside of my G910 that I had. This is my first foray into mechanical keyboards, and I wanted smooth and I wanted quiet, so I ended up with Speed Silvers.
Warning systems low power. What the hell? Oh shit.
First gen Black Widow blue switches. Yeah, for me, if I...
What's your hydrogen at?
Oh, check that.
If I take... And I don't
86.
really consider...
86? Huh. Yeah, it's probably just a bug then.
I don't consider the G910...
Well, to be fair,
Logitech
I was mining at the
G910
time,
as a
like,
mechanical
a really,
keyboard.
really long time, so I don't know if that takes up power.
It probably does. Probably like a capacitor drain or something.
We're going to Lorville so I can
Maybe
buy
I'll land it
some,
and see if that
some
takes some load
attritions.
off of some of the other systems.
Mousetrap, use that at work now? Nice. The 4 keyboards to choose from? Nice. Yeah, this was my first foray into it. I like it. I'm not much of a clicky person. The noise gets to my head, and I think that I would absolutely just go batshit insane with the noises. So I'm gonna stay away from that for a while. Most noise from keyboards screw with my head, so these can occasionally, if I'm typing and it hits, I'm gonna end up pulling this thing apart and soundproofing it, or soundproofing it better, actually, is what I should say. What you working on, Zing?
Just waiting for my ship. And just kind of jumping out and about to other stuff.
I really appreciate that you don't have to fly in the stupid little zones anymore at Area 18 or Lorville.
Oh yeah, no, it's amazing. It's nice not randomly being blown up out of the sky without having no idea why.
Yeah, that did get a little annoying.
Yep.
All right, now I can contact ATC to land.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Did they fix the bug where these things were closing up on you before you got there?
I have no idea. I haven't landed on a planet in a long time.
We're about to find out. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's pretty good. It was starting to close on me. It was a fun bug for a while. Oh, there, he stopped the T-posing. Where they were also all doing nothing but... oh, there's the exit. They were all standing on chairs. So it was like a chair standing or chair standing cult. And it was quite fun.
Yeah. I remember the chair standing cult. I still see it every now and then. They
It's
haven't completely
not-
killed off the religion.
It's a little rarer now than what it has been in the past.
I mean, it still exists in other games though too, so we got that going for us.
That was one of the funny things, because one of the two biggest bugs the last version of Star Citizen had was players standing on chairs and elevators not working. And the first two major bugs that were reported out of 2077 was NPCs standing on chairs and elevators not working.
Right.
And we had a large laugh about that in the community. But how was your Christmas, Chris? And how was your guys' Christmas? How was your Christmasing?
Pretty good. Went over to the families, had a little quiet thing, made some pizza. Cheesecake turned out or tasted pretty good, other than the food torch attachment falling off into it. No cracks, so I got that going for me.
Glad Mechanical Keywords made a comeback, just got in the workforce. Yeah. I think... Uh-oh. I think the elevator I'm in might be broken.
I think the server we're on just broke
Yeah,
because I can't get out of my chair.
It did in my
Yep,
game.
there it
crash,
goes.
so.
It just... Connection lost. Game client has lost connection to the game server.
Bugs, man.
How much shit did you
Hello.
have, bro?
Not too much.
Okay. I was trying to judge at how much you had based upon the length of time that you were going to be silent. Zing, did the whole game crash for you?
Yep.
Let me know when you're
right now.
Let me know when you're back in, and I'll launch this back up in PU.
I am back in. Have at it. Oh, I just burnt through my my Amazon gift cards for Christmas.
I did that upgrading that ThinkPad. Now I've got
picked up.
12 gigs of RAM in it now.
Oh, very nice. I picked up a 1 terabyte SSD.
Oh,
So I can free up some space on my,
nice
M.2 factor
headphones. Yeah.
So it'll be
I'm gonna
slightly
order
slower
those.
than the M.2, but it'll still be faster than the SATA. So
Right.
then I got one of these
One
to
of
go
those.
along. I'll send you a link and throw it in the where's it at? I'll throw it in Star Citizen. Not Star Citizen related, but picked up one of these as well. I have a smaller version of it, but this one's Wi-Fi connected and does a lot more. This little hydroponic garden for growing herbs, vegetables, and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, nice.
I have their smaller circle one called the Harvest 360, and I'm actually just using that as a grow lamp now for my other plants and stuff I've been trying to get to propagate. I My sister gave me a bunch of lemon seeds, so I'm gonna try and grow a lemon tree here. I originally had some tangerine trees growing out, but they all ended up dying. So I'm gonna attempt it with some lemon trees and see what I can get. I mean, I know they'll probably never produce fruit, but the leaves on them smell amazing.
God, this is so gorgeous. Lorville's big and everything, but this is just beautiful.
I mean, it's pretty beautiful what global warming can do, right?
Right?
The sunset's so pretty.
It's so colorful.
Holy shit. Either these are people or they're NPCs just all over the place here.
Salt water. Oh, that would be terrible. Saltwater watering lemon trees. That would just... Yep, public transit in a game.
Hop on the bus to go to the next stop.
Yeah, Florida.
Saltwater
No,
lemon
that
tree?
sounds about right. We didn't have salt water in the well in Cali, but we didn't exactly use well. It was all... Is that you, bro?
What?
Are you on Lorville?
Is there an imposter just like me?
Looks like it, unless that's you.
Nope, definitely not me. I'm running out to my ship on.
He looks a lot like you. Oh well.
on Port All-Star. If it was me, you would see my name.
That is true. I would see your name, wouldn't I?
In fact, I'll probably still find my name if you just look around. See what direction I'm at.
Oh, that's fun. This motherfucker just got into my elevator. Dude, fuck off. Go get your own elevator. That's why I waited.
Might be trying to steal your ship.
That's cool. He can try and do it.
How
Or
do
he
you
can,
keep somebody from your ship? Can you report somebody?
they can't get in your ship unless you leave a door open.
Hmm.
Oh, well, it sounds like it was all of Star Citizen that crashed.
They might have been rebooting their servers.
I think they had sent some form of message saying, "Hey, we're going to do this."
Hey Chris, how close to the coast are you? Are you getting like briny water into your groundwater?
Oh, nice. Still up
Yeah, it
in
might be it.
Washington.
Weird that far in though. You'd think 20 miles in would be far enough to keep the salt out of the groundwater.
All right, there we go. To turn off the whole listening to other fuckers talk thing.
Oh, okay, in Florida. Still at Google?
Right now, as in he's vacationing in Florida, I believe.
Oh, vacationing. Gotcha.
You know what? Let's do this. Fuck it. Why not? Hangar 5. ArcCorp. Oh, Right, so we're not going to do this. Yes, we are, because I just called it.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, no rent's awesome.
No rent. And now we have the behemoth. We're going to run some space trekking. Doot, 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 doot.
So yeah, I was looking at a couple upgrades on there, and you can shave off a few more seconds with the caterpillar there. But like your jump times with the caterpillar is insane.
Yeah, I had some good stuff. The problem is that I think it reset throughout this last one of the patches, and I called it in before I bothered to check to see what was going on. So I think I'm just kind of screwed with whatever the base model is on this thing.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm rocking. It was my Hornet that I got completely upgraded, and then nothing there until I bought everything, and then suddenly all my shit showed up again for each of the categories I bought stuff in. And then there's no way to sell duplicates, so now it's just kind of there.
So if you call to scan when you're already landed, you can just leave your ship and they'll just keep scanning it. I was in the elevator and he said, "All right, all checks out, you're good to go." I was already right in the elevator. It's like, "Oh, thanks, bud."
Story, dude. Oh, hey, today's Friday.
There we go. Now we're opening.
So get anything in the Steam sale?
Am I getting anything in the Steam sale? I don't think so. I might not. I haven't decided yet. I haven't really looked to see what's on sale and what I have on a wish list either.
I picked up a few things and then unlocked the badge, so I'm good there. Ended up picking up Horizon Zero Dawn. I was the PS4, but hands down, if you buy anything, get that.
I was eyeing it.
Like, if there was one game I could completely forget I played, so I could go back and play through it with the first experience, it would be that game.
Zero Dawn, Horizon Zero Dawn. What type of game is it?
How do you describe it? It's kind of RPG-esque, but also like an action RPG in a sense.
Okay.
I'm not really sure what genre would fall under, but like graphics were gorgeous on it, and the storyline was phenomenal. Like, absolutely love the story.
I might do that because I've been looking for some titles to do to play offline and then chop up into Let's Play videos.
Yeah,
And that
I mean,
might be one of them to
all-
do.
It's all open world too. Like you can go exploring and stuff. And there's like little side missions here and there. I wouldn't describe it open world like Skyrim. But like there are missions and things that you can do, but there's also a lot of just things on the side you can do as well.
So open world
this
like
world.
Assassin's Creed then.
Maybe in the newer ones. Because like the older Assassin's Creed, you were pretty. It was open
It was fairly linear.
Yeah, the older ones were fairly linear. This one is the storyline can be linear if you're just jumping straight to it, but there's a lot of stuff you can do on the way to level up and get stronger, and there's just so much that you can do on the side to enhance and further deepen the story. It's a phenomenal game, and they ended up only coming out with one like DLC for it. It was a $15 DLC, and it added like now the version you get on Steam includes it.
Yeah.
But the DLC added an extra like 40 to 60 hours of gameplay.
Because I'm waiting, now that they released it for the Quest 2, I'm waiting for the VR Mist to come to PC. They're going to do it, but I'm kind of sitting back and holding off on buying games until that, because so one of my video plans that I've been writing a script for is a toured guide to the Mist and Mist Islands, giving the lore, giving the backstory, why it was created, who lived there, like all of that deep dive. Ignore the puzzles, ignore all that other stuff, and just go hard and deep into the lore of it that way. And I was going to do it in Real Mist, and then right as about the time that I was going to start framing and filming some stuff with it, they announced that this VR one's coming out. I'm like, well, fuck, this thing looks 1,000 times better. I'm just going to do this in VR when it comes out. I mean, I won't run it VR, obviously, because I don't have a VR set, but the shit that I could pull with that, oh, it would look so much more beautiful. So I'm waiting. That's the next game that I really, really want. Is the newest thing of Mist.
So you want to know something that's a little weird?
Wooba.
When the refinery, after you do the work order and then you come back and it's all finished and you pick up your stuff, you're just picking up refined ore and you have to store it somewhere before you can sell it. So I had to call my ship so I could store it in my ship that's in storage in order for me to collect it in order to then sell it. I'm never actually going to go to my ship while it's there. I'm just going to put it in my ship and then sell it in the next room over, like 2 seconds later.
I wonder if they didn't expect a server crash in between the two or something, that you wouldn't put your ship away. You just leave it on the pad, pull, and then push.
Problem is, there's a different ship that does it, because you have the mining ship that mines it, and you bring your mining ship in, and then you have to store it somewhere.
Oh, that's interesting.
To be fair, I didn't have any of my ships already stored here, so maybe if I just keep a ship, like if I just keep my Freelancer Max here, I'll always just have it there.
Or you keep your Prospector there, and that way the Freelancer always shows up there when it's...
Either one. Like if I'm mining, I'll keep my Freelancer here, so that way it's just there as storage.
This thing's got quite the dust up going on in this.
But it looks like you can set up multiple, so like multiple work orders. So if you're refining one thing, and you can go back out and then keep mining, and then when you come back, if your other shit hasn't finished, you can start another work order to start refining what you just picked up.
Interesting. So you take the stuff in, you refine it, and then you just run it back and forth that way?
Yeah, I can show you. I can share screen next time I'm going to drop off.
I would like to know how my computer's going to, or how everything's going to handle that.
Oh yeah, also put together a computer day. got new parts for my sister so she'd have a more up-to-date computer.
Oh, nice.
She asked me to put together a list of parts that she could eventually use to upgrade. And my mom talked to me, and we decided to end up just getting parts for her, so she didn't have to waste her money.
Nice.
And I ended up deleting the wish list I created for her.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Hey, I'm having an issue when I try to go to this. I can't seem to see it anywhere." Like, "Huh, that's weird. Maybe they made it private or something." Is busy at the time I was doing it, so I was like, "Yeah, go ahead and just send me a message to remind me, and I'll work on building up a new list."
Cheeky
And she
little
never sent me a
bastard.
message. Oh, damn right I am. It's like, hell yeah. If it can be a surprise, it's going to be a surprise.
Cheeky bastard.
It's like, first thing she opened was the
God damn it,
tower.
Chris.
Or no, was the processor. And we were just like, huh, what'd you get there? What's that?
Nice. I bet she was pretty thrilled about it, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. Although she grumbled all the steps away when I started putting virus protection and stuff on there. She's like, I just used the default Windows one. I'm like, no, we're not gonna. No. We're gonna put a real one on there.
What do you use?
AVG. My dad pays for a multi-system plan, so he just sends us an activation code and we get it activated on our stuff.
Ah.
Although she said she's gonna sit there and uninstall it, and it's just one of those. I'm thinking like, all right, as soon as you get a virus on there, you're on your own.
Yeah, it depends on what she's downloading and how careful she is too. I mean,
Well, she's fairly computer illiterate,
yeah, that's a problem then.
so it's like, if you uninstall it and your shit gets compromised, it's not my problem. As far as I'm concerned, when I left, it was on there.
The key is to have it all in the background so she never knows it's there.
I mean, the thing with AVG is it will update and just say that you have to reboot your computer, but it sounds like that's probably something I should have disabled on there. She probably has Windows 10 has fast boot enabled by default. And what that does is that when you shut down your computer, it actually goes into like a hibernation mode as opposed to a real reboot or a real shutdown.
All right, let's see what I can do with this.
Okay, I refined it, so where the hell do I sell it once I refine it? Oh, I thought it was in the other room. Maybe it's at admin.
All right, let me verify. I do have a helmet on. Okay. Why do I have that helmet on? That's not the helmet that I want. This is the one that I want. There we go. Don't do anything shady enough to need AV anymore. Yeah, as Windows Defender's gotten better and better, I have found less and less that AV blocks that Windows does not by default.
So what?
Oh, Chris was saying he doesn't do anything shady enough to need AV anymore, and I was saying the more that I've done research wise, Defender is catching up very quickly to what something like AV. Oh god damn it! So the units are still not popping up. All right.
Depends where you're buying.
I'll wait a minute at Bezdek, I guess. Or is Bezdek still completely glitched out?
That's on aerial, right?
Yes.
Bezdek and Latham both I was able to buy from. I think the server is bad, maybe?
I was hoping that because we just had a full system-wide crash, I could beat it out here, but...
I can't seem to figure out where to sell my refined ore that I just picked up.
Can you sell it at mining areas?
I can't sell it at admin in the same facility.
Interesting.
That was my first check.
So you may have to refine it and then go take it somewhere else to then sell it.
Yeah, the refining area is huge in that section of the base, and so I'm gonna have to go around and search and see if there's another little building with a console.
Did I fly all the way out here with the Caterpillar for nothing?
Did it not load?
It's not loading, no.
Sleep in the bed in your Caterpillar, and then server swap. See if it was just a server issue.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. I mean, I don't think we're doing anything right now that will require all three of us to be on the same server.
Nope.
At the moment, and it's easy to get there. If we
Oh,
want to.
you're ballsy.
Ballsy with what?
Leaving your door down.
I would take off too.
Oh, I'm not planning on taking off.
You'd probably fall through the ground when you zone in like I did.
Well, we'll see.
Let's say, because people will sit there and jump in ships if they're left open, especially those with cargo in them, and force them to blow up.
First time my brother was in something like that, that happened to him. Oh,
really?
That was so sad. He was like, I just watched my ship take off.
Yeah, I landed at facility, spent like 200,000 to fill it up, got to the airlock, and I saw the little target moving across my screen going up. I'm like, oh, damn it. Okay, so...
And what sucks is you can't even store it. You just have to file a claim as soon as that happens.
Yeah, the server's dead. I'm hopping servers.
Yep, I just had the bug where my my game or my quantum just stops.
Yeah, Windows 10 changed a lot of stuff with the especially the antivirus and anti-malware. Windows Defender is like, there's been several, I've talked to a few friends of mine, they're security experts, and they say that with the small amount of stuff that it does not catch, it's not quite worth the extra money to spend on something else. Well, it looks like I'm in space. Alt
Look up.
2.
I'm curious to see if you can see any buildings floating above you.
Stanton. Where was I at? Oh, Hurston, wasn't I? Was it Bezdek, which is on aerial?
I don't think you're in space. I think you're inside of a planet.
Say what?
Oh, it's reacting like I'm in space.
Huh. It's weird that you logged out, landed on a planet, and then logged back in, and you're in space. That's weird. That don't make no sense.
There's Delmiar. There's Crew 5. Arc L3. L1. All right. Do something really shady 90% of the time you're doing on your Linux and your laptop? Yeah. Oh, wait. Where's this thing say I am? I'm in the middle of the fucking sun?
Oh, you're in the middle of the sun. Cool.
Is the sun there?
Are you sure you're in? No.
Well, goddamn.
Think you found a new bug?
I came back in the fucking sun. That's nice to know. Alright, well, let's go to her 5 then, and
Hey, you're the center of the solar system.
apparently that's the bug when you log out on a planet. You go to the goddamn... Hey, they're not kidding when they said that you were go to Staten. That's funny.
You should just do some really shady stuff on Kali Linux.
Oh shit, that's much faster now. Dropping out of hyper in the middle, so much
really?
faster now.
Oh, nice.
It's almost instantaneous. I thought about throwing Linux on my laptop, and then I realized that I'm going to be using my laptop a lot for things like Photoshop and Illustrator, and realized that putting Linux on it would be an absolute waste of fucking time. Because I'd never go into it.
Well, I mean, you could just set up a VM.
Yeah, if I need Linux, I will do Linux subsystem for Windows, and I'll install it through there.
Yeah, you can do that. So you could just download VirtualBox too.
But I actually have one of the decent, well, quasi-decent ThinkPads. Give me a second to pull this up. So I have T440S with the i7 4600U and 12 gigs of RAM. Not so bad. Windows for desktop, Linux for all laptops. Yeah, except that I'm going to be running Photoshop and Illustrator on my laptop, so I don't know why I would even bother with Linux at that point. If Adobe had Linux stuff, yeah, then absolutely.
Give it time.
Because that's what I used to do. I used to do the same thing when I was running with a laptop all the time. I would run Linux on a laptop and Windows on my desktop, but...
Tell you what, the new Ubuntu is really weird. I'm not used to having the exit and everything in the top right there.
Yeah,
kept
once yeah, because they left Unity and went back to GNOME 3
So it's like I kept going
or whatever the
to the
current
top
GNOME
left
is.
looking for it, and I'm like, how the hell can I close this window? And then sure enough, I see it.
I think I was one of the few. No, I think there was a lot, but I loved Unity.
It was pretty slick, but yeah, I was updating my gaming server stuff,
Basic stuff, so
I have a
when I'm
vSphere
upstairs with the family, I can do stuff.
server setup, or
Although-
vSphere hypervisor, and I have Linux machine on it right now.
I wonder if it would be worth looking into seeing what not TeamViewer. What's that level that Windows has that has automatically?
RDP, remote
Yeah.
desktop.
I wonder if I could RDP from Linux laptop into my desktop for that. Because I have
Technically, as long as you set up, what version of Windows do you have?
10, whatever the newest 10 is.
Home, Pro.
On my
Enterprise.
desktop, I've got Pro.
Then yeah, you should be able to do that.
Photoshop way overkill for that. I have all of my elements already built into Photoshop, so it would be especially stuff for like thumbnails. So it would be just changing minor stuff, but it's already all built in. All of my stuff is already in there, and yeah.
I feel like I'm going after a character or a player.
Okay, so you're not actually going after a player, you're going after an NPC but they react and they move around like it is a player. But if they end up killing you, it will reset back to the very beginning instantly. So like I started it with him at Grim Hex, tracked him across to somewhere around Crusader, and then we ended up dogfighting because he was in a Talon. He killed me.
Mhm.
And I respawned where I did, and he instantly respawned back at Grim Hex. So they tried to simulate a player to do that kind of bounties, because you're doing a tracking one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be like no payout.
But that's
for
why
this
I
either.
run Photoshop for even the basic stuff, because it's already in my Adobe. All of my
Wait, there's a Photoshop
elements
free?
are already up there, and yeah. What am I looking for? I'm looking for 46, right? 45. This one over here. But yeah, that's the only reason why. And that way I don't have to worry about the cross compatibility between GIMP and Photoshop with PSD files. And I can pull my files down, especially for like thumbnails, directly from a shared web system. Like there's a lot of reasons to stay in the Photoshop ecosystem or the Adobe ecosystem for it. Oh, this is not going to be good. I don't know what kind of ship this guy's in, but Laranite's not going to be fun if he's doing the same thing I am.
How long does it usually take for stuff to respawn?
Server ticks, I believe, are 5 or 6 minutes. And depending on where you're at is how many items per minute that they will do.
But good luck finding out what that number is.
sctrade.tools, I don't know how accurate their numbers are.
It doesn't list any of the mining facilities as sell points. So they haven't updated for 3.12.
I'll tell you what, with as much as this person's moving, players don't move this much.
All right. And now we wait. So, SC Tools doesn't show that you can sell ore? Yeah, they have a Laranite raw and a Laranite now listed.
Oh, it looks like this patch seems to be spirits. Spirits seem to be the thing that you're going to make a lot of money off of, at least at the level I was at. Well, no, actually,
Bought by
I
refinement
jumped my
centers.
stuff up to like 1 million, and it said to get spirits.
Spirits? What's that?
It's just a commodity item that you can ship around.
Oh, alcohol. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a vice. It's a vice item.
No, it was legal.
Oh, it is legal?
Yeah.
I'd lost my utility gun thing, whatever, somehow.
Yep.
How did that happen?
Yep.
Does it come back, or do I have to go buy another one? Because that's the first time it's ever happened, and I just literally used it like an hour ago.
I don't know. Should we check the back seat of my or the? You know what might have happened? Did it get knocked out of your hand when you were trying to cling to the front of my ship when I plowed into you?
I didn't know that was a thing, but probably yeah, because I had it in my hand when I died.
I
So I probably dropped it.
I wonder if that's a bug then for a drop that way. When you have something in your hand and you die, you could drop it.
Or intentional, because that's what would happen. I mean, to be fair, you'd also lose all your armor and gear and shit, but...
That'd be interesting. This guy needs to hurry the fuck up, though.
You don't have to land on the pad. You can land by the pad. Oh, this stupid fucking cunt. I swear to God.
Yeah, let's see if this works.
I wish you could analyze where this person was going, direction they were heading.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a little bit more of that type of thing in with this system. Because I feel like it's better than what it was, but it's not quite there yet.
I don't know. I beg to differ a little bit. I feel like, I mean, I like the air quote training, but the thing is if I already went through said stuff, like I already was able to run high level stuff, I should be able to still. But like this thing of chasing someone down who just jumps so quickly, it's not worth it almost. Unless it gets me to like L4 missions.
Oh, holy crap. They did not buy out all the Laranite. Filling 500 SU for 1.268 million UAEC.
Here, go to that site real quick.
What site?
Oh, you already purchased it. I would say go back to the trade routes.
Laranite, I believe Diamond was at next highest to fill up the last 56.
Oh, are you sorting by a specific material?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you do? Huh? Looking for prices and stuff?
No, I think I figured it. I was trying to remember if Diamond was the next highest after Laranite.
Nope.
What
there
is?
are 3 in between.
No, I meant at
Agricium, Hephaestionite, and Titanium.
Yeah, I was looking at what they were selling here at Mining Area 45.
Gotcha.
So it was a
I
more...
posted the picture in the general for Star Citizen for where I
sweet.
got my info. It's just like a really cool breakdown that shows which place is the best place to mine those and refined versus non-refined prices and shit like that.
Yeah, so I was just looking at it from just as a trade run.
Gotcha.
Engineering access, around the corner, stairway, up the stairs.
Oh, it's
Stairway. Up the stairs.
Astetine, whatever that is.
Yeah, I just bought diamonds. It's not.
Well,
that big of a
no.
deal.
Astetine is saying like I just set up a quick route with the money I have with my caterpillar. And it said to pick that up instead of Laranite.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So if I put in 19, so essentially 3 shy of 200,000, I'll get 57. You know, like a 57 bump and some change.
OM6 ArtCorp Area 18. All right, when I get to Area 18, I'm going to need to find some food and water.
Yeah, just starve to death. That'll be fun.
Right?
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
The quickest way to get food and water is to hold backspace.
Not
You're
when
not
you
wrong.
have this much freaking. Not when you're carrying $1.4 million worth of gear.
No, it's the quickest way when you're on a station and you can't find a place that sells you anything.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's the quickest.
Well, Cabela's or whatever the Cablos will always sell water bottles at the register, and the defense places will almost always have MREs at the register.
Really?
Yep.
I know that.
Alright, this is getting annoying. I have no idea where this guy's at anymore. His point hasn't updated. I flew through his point. And it's like, I mean, granted, I only dropped 400 credits into this, but like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I was starting to get a little frustrated with some of the bounty hunting stuff. And then I was trying to think, do I really want to go white hat bounty hunter, or do I want to start moving on some of the gray stuff and doing these personal contracts and figuring that out?
Apparently, some of the personal contracts, from what I heard, are legal.
Some of them are. You just there's legal, there's gray, and there's completely black stuff. So,
but most of the ones, like
Wow,
where
my
you're
frame's
targeting
just
someone, from what I can understand,
dipped.
is actually they're actually typically legal if you have a target.
So there's also storyline stuff in the personal contracts.
Storyline what?
There's storylines in this game with the personal contracts.
What's that mean? Storyline. I don't know if I've heard that word before.
When it comes to this game, rarely.
Yeah, I know, right?
What is Farah doing with Wallpaper Engine?
Oh, you can make these really cool animated wallpapers that have sounds in the background.
That just sounds like it would be terrible.
Yep. Waste resources, but I mean, he's got to do what he's got to do now that he's on quarantine for 2 weeks.
Yeah, poor guy.
No, that shit sucks.
And then not knowing if she's going to end up losing her job because of it all, too.
Yeah, no, which is bullshit. Like, there's a thing called the Family Plan Act that came out from the CARES Act. And what it does is if people have to be out of work for 2 weeks, that guarantees them full pay for 2 weeks. And the company can be reimbursed for revenue lost. But most of them seem to just be going on the way of just, firing people.
Oh, it's not quite as shitty as what GoDaddy just did.
That was hilariously terrible.
They sent a phishing email from an @GoDaddy.com email address telling all their employees they got $650 bonus and to click through to accept it.
Oh, really?
It did not get flagged by the internal. There was nothing in their thing that said this is from an external source because it was a completely valid internal email from GoDaddy.com, and it was a phishing thing.
Huh.
There was no bonuses, and it was all just to see who would click the link.
See, the thing is that there's no, I mean...
The only hint was the
The only
email
hint was
address.
you're
It was
working for GoDaddy, so there's no way in hell you're going to get a $600 bonus.
the only way to tell that it was not an actual is if you were to run that email address through the company directory, it wasn't
really?
listed.
Gotta watch out for those internal phishing scams.
I mean, usually I have stuff digging through the header to find things when it comes down to phishing emails, but yeah, it's like...
But when it's sent from internal servers,
Yeah,
and
oh,
it's
yeah,
sent
no.
from all that passes most of those security checks.
Right, exactly. Unless they're using a specific app that has like headers, has like keys and stuff built into the header, then a lot of times you can't catch it. All right.
Bug is still there where they close the doors on you.
I think I'm fucking done on this stupid fucking mission. Oh, I don't know. Looks like there's no ratings anyway. Ratings aren't in the game yet.
There we go. Like a glove.
Like Oju's glove? I wish you could zoom out in that F4 view.
You can hold down F4 and apparently I hit the ground too hard.
You got a lot of steam happening in your ship.
Apparently I hit the ground too hard.
Nah, that's normal.
Gotta learn to use that scroll wheel more, bud.
You know, I just got to learn to not be so
The
impatient.
scroll wheel makes it so you can hold down the go down button and you go down at a reasonable rate.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to just barely tap it and then, every 5 seconds give it a little tap.
Although it is a little broken right now, I will say that.
I haven't had any issues.
Because I've had it scroll down super low, but like it's so touchy right now.
Well, that's disconcerting. So don't
Right.
do or spend any time mining until they fix it. You can't sell. You can mine and refine, but you can't sell any of the ore.
What
So
ore
I'm
do you
gonna have
have?
to fly in my ship and jettison it all because I can't sell it.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
I mean, I'm gonna try and sell it at a couple of different spots, but at least the selling points here are broken. I'll probably have to go to like Lowerville or something to sell it.
A beneficial and oh, that's what I was gonna do real quick. Unequip helmet. Let's see. You are water. Quick buy. Then we take it and we place it and we yeet it at you.
I think you can hold down right and left click and it'll automatically go to the place or throw.
Now we're going to quick buy a watermelon slice.
You gotta throw the whole watermelon slice at him first. Because that would be hilarious.
No, as funny as that would be, no, I'm not going to do that. Though that would be very, very funny. Store the caterpillar. There we go. I think I'm going to be wrapping this up once I sell this stuff.
Oh wow, it's 9 o'clock already.
Yup. And this will take me a minute to get over and...
Oh, that's why I can't sell anything here. Apparently, if you have cargo in your ship and you store it and then bring it out or jump servers, all the cargo disappears. I
Oh,
thought if it was in
shit.
your ship, it stayed.
I thought it did too.
So don't log out with cargo in your ship.
Not planning on it.
So now I don't know if I was just had this broken server and that's why I couldn't sell or what. So I'm gonna have to go find have to mine something. I must test.
Come on. There we go. Can someone save me? I'm out of fuel and sent out a beacon. Oops.
I don't even know how you share fuel with another person.
You don't. You pick them up and take them into somewhere. I think.
There's certain
Oh,
ships
gotcha.
that have docking ports, I guess. You can dock ships together.
I don't think that's been implemented yet.
Oh, the docking ring stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, there's going to be ships that can make hydrogen out in the world, and then you can dock with them and buy it.
Oh,
And then-
gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the exploration ships will be like that.
So it's not a thing yet, but I guess it'll be there. So.
I think a salvage ship's probably be able to do this, something like that too.
Based on the looks of the website, when you look at some of the ships that they have, it's like stuff in the making, or stuff that might be coming in. There's ships that have like insane storage. It makes the Caterpillar.
Oh, yeah, the hull class ships.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
can
those,
fit multiple of the biggest other ships inside of it.
yeah.
I'm
like-
looking forward. Have you looked into the Drake Kraken yet? Look that ship up real quick. The Kraken.
Now arriving.
Because that ship just looks amazingly fun.
Dude, is that a full flying aircraft carrier?
Yep.
That's
And they will have two options. They will have the regular Kraken and then a secondary that you can actually get shops put into it. So
Nice.
it will just be a complete and total flying base that you never have to go anywhere else.
And how much is that going to cost?
I have no clue, but it might be worth it.
probably 4 or 5, if I had to guess.
Oh, of real money? Yeah, probably.
Of
I
real
was
money.
thinking of the in-game
Oh,
currency. It's going to
I
be...
don't care about the game or real money stuff. I'm not going to buy any ships with real money.
Alright.
In-game money, I would probably guess in the hundreds of millions.
Probably. Absolutely worth it. So that's selling for 47,000 for the diamond. What'd I say? 1.268, I think was what I bought the Laranite for.
Yeah, 1.26 or something like that.
So how much am I selling this for? 1.55.
So Spirit's the way to go.
No, that was Laranite. I
Ah.
bought that was 500 SCUs of Laranite. I made 300,000 on.
Where did you buy so much Laranite from?
It was at Art Court Mining Area 45. They have 50,000 units on hand, and they restock at 2,000 units per minute. Bezdek has more units and doesn't quite restock as fast. But I found that almost everybody goes to Bezdek or Lathan and then back to
Yeah.
Hurston. And this
Yep.
is all around off of Art Corp and Walla, and just return it down to Area 18.
Nice.
And usually it's not, while there is less of a, that's why you have to pick up something else as well, because I bought it full out with the 50,000, but it's faster in the long run because you're not competing with a bunch of other people for Bezdek's Laranite.
Yeah.
So
You get more Laranite sold per hour. Do it that way.
yes. So while it's not as much in one jump, you make a little bit extra with the diamond there at 45. They do aluminum, diamond, Laranite, quartz, tungsten, and waste. So
45 is
diamonds.
the way to go. And just stock up on Laranite and then fill up the rest with diamond.
Yep.
Cool.
Because diamond, because I can, it buys at 585 and it sells at 736
Oh, god damn it. I got blowed up.
at Area 18. So
I'm still trying to wrap my head around all these units.
actually, what am I doing this for? Oh, it looks like my... Alright, so chat's busted on YouTube's side.
So is it?
So that's two things now that YouTube still hasn't fixed.
What didn't they fix about it?
It shows that someone talks, but it doesn't show what they say.
Is it a font color issue? That the background is matching the foreground?
Did you see mine come through?
Let me look at OBS. Yeah, it has your name, but it doesn't have anything that you said.
Oh, it's probably a font thing. Are you in dark mode?
It should show up. Hang on,
It should, but
let me verify on Elements.
Might be background foreground color the same.
We'll find out in a minute. I don't believe it is, but I've been wrong before. Dashboard. Because they still haven't fixed, YouTube still hasn't fixed the sub API yet. Chat. Edit. Text settings. Enable custom. Hang on. Position, size, and style. Text settings. All right. Enable custom font. Secondary text shadow. Text stroke. What do they say? Always black outline with white text will show up on everything?
yep. No matter the color.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. The little chat bubble on your screen.
Yeah. No, I can read chat, but on the stream itself.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I wonder if emojis will show up.
I just did one a little bit ago, so we'll see as soon as it updates.
Nope.
Weird.
So that's the two things that's broken on YouTube, which is, I guess, is fine-ish for now until they fix it, but it's a little annoying. Jesus, New Orleans beat the crap out of Minnesota today.
Oh yeah, football happened today.
Is that egg ball?
52-33. That was a shellacking. Well, cool.
Still only a three score game.
Yeah, I guess so. It sounds worse than 21-0.
Yeah. It's when you allow 52 to be scored against you.
Yeah.
Kind of. It sounds really bad.
Yeah,
It makes your 33 look really shitty.
it sounds a lot worse.
When normally 33 is like above average. Oh,
All right. Well,
River died.
I will catch you guys soonish.
Yep.
Cool.
Hey, bro, let me know about tomorrow. I might come over if you guys end up not going.
Yeah, I will let you know.
If not, for Sunday.
Otherwise, yeah, it'll be Sunday. So, I think I will not, either way it goes, I will not be streaming tomorrow night. So I am taking, no matter what, tomorrow night off. I will be back Sunday night. But with the kids coming over, and if we do end up going to the in-laws, there's no way I'm going to make it with dinner at 4. I'm going to be making it back by 6. So tomorrow night is going to be my Christmas. Huh?
Yeah, like IRL stream.
No, no.
Just
I'm-
stay safe.
I'm good. I'm good on that one.
Check temperatures, make sure you're good.
It's gonna.
Make sure the non-believers are good.
Well, so here's the thing: is that everyone there is an absolute firm believer, even the ultra right wing, because
Really?
he
Even
had
though
it.
parent-
Well, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they both had it.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, father-in-law said that he has been in India sick with malaria, and he was sick worse with COVID than that was.
Huh.
So
Fine. Glad
there
they
you
believe
go,
it.
I guess.
Now the question is, are they still going to the weekly super spreader events that happen in many religious families?
Well, of course, because he's a pastor.
Oh, well, then there you go. It doesn't matter if he doesn't catch it, he can still spread it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, your dad said that the COVID was worse than when he had malaria.
Isn't that how religion works?
At least that's what he told me.
You wanna spread it even though it can be toxic?
I've got 2 roommates like that.
Oh yeah.
Weekly super spreader events.
Fun.
Oh, Kenya, not India. Kenya.
Man, not even
So
the
I
same
overplayed
continent. Jeez.
And his entire bill was like $40.
Oof. How do you afford that?
So how big of a house did the doctor buy after that?
Did he have to go? Did he have to go on a payment plan to knock that out?
We get gutted so bad for healthcare, it's not even funny.
Oh, I know.
It's terrible.
They're a pretty shitty system.
Hey, Hill, how's the stream quality on your end? Has it been good?
Depends on what she has it transcoded at. Or set to.
Well, the best that it should be able to go right now is it's blurry.
Put on glasses, maybe?
Well, what do you have your quality
Oh.
set
Do you have it on the TV and you're not wearing your glasses? Is that the LOL?
to?
Oh, Alice is talking too.
I have it
Darth!
here set 720.
What's up, my man? Oh, yeah. I've
Oh,
got
hey,
to do this to you. Hang on. Bam. There we are. Forgot to give you your moderator status. It's on your phone? Oh.
Oh dang, we have a new mod. Fresh meat.
Well, he's been a mod. He's been one of my mods for a while. He just hasn't.
Oh,
I haven't
really?
seen him since we swapped over to the tubes of you. Oh, it's on your phone? Transcoding. You were looking for me? What's up? Oh, on Twatch? Platform that shall not be named. the arbitrarily banning some people but not others platform that they're running through right now.
Mm-hmm.
Frickin' Forzen.
I wouldn't run to YouTube if you're looking for some fairness in their.
I will tell you this. I will tell you this right now. As bad as YouTube is Twitch is worse.
I would say most of YouTube's issues come from their automatically pulling videos down for shit that shouldn't be pulled down.
Let me tell you a story about what Twitch is doing and what happened to me over the last couple of years, right? So, before I started the music that I have now, which is...
Did you say incel too much? Is that what happened?
What?
Did you say incel too much?
No.
Oh, okay.
So before I started using this, which is Stream Beats by Harris Heller, which is really good for just kind of lo-fi background stuff, I paid for music through Pretzel Rocks. And at the time, Twitch would, if there was a song that you weren't supposed to have or a strike or whatever, they would just mute that section of your VOD. And there was an option that you could contest it and tell them, no, this was a mistake. I have a license for this, etc., etc., etc. And every time I did it, which was 5 times in 2 years, I won that appeal. And my VODs were unmuted for those sections. Fast forward to today's rules, where they don't give you a chance to appeal. They delete your VOD and automatically ban you for 24 hours. You get 3 bans and you're permanently banned.
Huh.
Which means in those 2 years, I would have been permanently banned from Twitch because of their mistakes.
Yep, sounds like a money thing.
As bad as YouTube,
easier and cheaper to have an automated system that just blanket shit bans
as
people.
bad as YouTube is, strikes on YouTube, not only can you contest them like you're legally allowed and supposed to be able to do,
yeah, they come off your record too.
but they also come off your record after so long as well. They don't on Twitch. It's 1, 2, 3 strikes and you're out.
Yeah,
Period.
I mean, the automated system they're using is also makes it easier and cheaper because eventually they'll lose everybody and they won't have to spend all the money to host all the servers they have.
Do you want in on a little fun little industry secret about their automated system?
But hold on, Zing, that doesn't account for why they did that. Because they wanted to get their quarterly numbers up. That's why companies do shit like that, is to get quarterly numbers or even.
I mean, ultimately it'll be cheaper when people stop going to them.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Right now their numbers are good, so that's all they care about.
Their automated system, Twitch doesn't have one. Their automated system is the RIAA.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Fucking RIAA, man.
So they're not catching it. They're not doing anything to proactively catch it. They're just banning when they get it from the IR or from the RIAA. They're trying to pass the buck as much as possible so they can take as little responsibility or action as possible.
I'll tell you what, the RIAA is cancer and just needs to be weeded out.
Well,
They're
yeah,
no longer
there's
relevant
that
anymore in this world.
So, as bad as YouTube can be with some of that stuff, doesn't hold a candle to frickin' Twitch. Also, though, the whole banning thing, what was it? Forzen was opening up links and something you shouldn't do to begin with. And he showed a horse penis for a couple of seconds. 2-week ban. There was another streamer, I don't remember who she was. She was messing around with her shirt and a pillow and trying to make herself look fat or whatever. Accidentally flashed a boob.
No, that's what's her face. And
Alina.
She's a pretty toxic person.
Yeah, she is, but she didn't get banned for it. She got 0 ban.
She didn't, and she should have been.
And then
And the whole community went
Misbehavin'.
crazy.
I guess either forgot that she was on a Twitch stream and thought she was filming something for OnlyFans because she was in red lingerie and just pulled aside her panties to completely flash and finger herself.
Wait, who is this? I need to do Google stuff.
I think she got a 3-day ban.
That's it, really?
Yep. So, second of a horse cock, you get at least 2 weeks. Can we get a link in chat? No. Full twat spreading, you get 3 days.
Wow. Yeah, no,
It was
so
just
dumb.
for people that were wondering. These were reasons why I decided to horsophobic.
No, I saw an article the other day where I guess a streamer was midstream and had to go run and do something, and her daughter walked into the room.
Oh yeah, and typed on the keyboard, and she got banned.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because of that bullshit there. It's like, really? I mean, she eventually got unbanned like 2 days later, but still, like,
yep.
Okay, shit happens, really?
Yeah,
like
it's
a 2 or 3-year-old.
It's arbitrary. It's not consistent in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
And it's annoying. As bad as YouTube can be with stuff, at least they seem to be really fairly consistent with shit.
Yeah, I've heard of underhanded ways of getting out of bans and stuff from Twitch that people apparently have done.
Have tits?
Well, no, yeah, essentially been sending nudes to get less of their bans.
Oh, yeah, to the Twitch moderators? Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard those stories too.
That's amazing.
Yep. Now, I will say this about Alina for the tit flash, the accidental tit flash. She fully expected to get banned, and she was pissed off when she didn't get banned, so she self-imposed, I think it was a 1-week ban for it.
That somebody has entirely too much money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean...
If I do something bad at work, I'm not going to take a week off of work and not get paid.
She did that, I think, as a sign of protest, because there's a lot of streamers that are getting sick and tired of that, of the non-consistency coming out of Twitch.
Double standards all the time and shit.
Oh yeah, no, there's not even double standards. Like, there's just no standards. Like, it's just one of those, some people getting banned while there's, get away with worse shit.
Yeah.
I think it depends on how much money you make Twitch as a partner, depending on how much, how big your ban is.
And that's one of the things that people are really getting frustrated with, I guess.
No, it makes perfect sense to be
pissed off
about that.
Because you just don't know. There's no way of knowing.
Like, you've got to have consistent rules. It's just, I'm not a fan of being true lawful there, or lawful good, but it's just one of those, you need to have some consistency in some places.
Yep.
Stuff like that is one of them. You need to have boundaries.
You just have to know what to expect.
Yeah.
Because like I said, due to their mistakes on the whole muting of VODs, I would have been banned a year and a half ago. And it just, I don't know. It be's frustrating.
I mean, one thing we can say about Twitch though is they are consistently inconsistent.
Yeah, that's not a good thing though.
Oh, I know. They're just like Microsoft.
Microsoft's gotten a lot better though. They're at least trending in the right direction.
But
I don't think Twitch is trending in the right direction.
Oh no, I'm kind of ready for Twitch to die a little.
I think it's going to start happening.
Although YouTube isn't necessarily a good place for the creatives though, because all their stuff instantly gets covered as like kid friendly.
Well, okay, yeah, there's that, but I can also toggle those on and off whether I want something to be kid friendly or not. Actually, the behind the scenes of that is actually pretty interesting.
Oh, really? Well,
Yep.
I was like when I was looking into it back in the day when they were talking about all the creator content being kid friendly. So if anything bad happens, suddenly your video could come unmonetized.
So yeah, and that was an issue, but YouTube's credit, they pushed some of that stuff and made the controls and the information a lot better.
Okay, so then there is a way to control that now without the issues they were having before with all the tracking and everything. Then
Yeah. Hang on. Let me pull this back up again. Where did I put that thing at? Oh, main screen. Here it is. Okay. So when I drop in especially for live stream run itself, there is a whole section here for the audience, and it's set by the individual person. So
gotcha.
we're required to state if it's made for kids, if it's not, if I want to age gate it myself, I can age gate it. I can do a lot of that stuff. The monetization and the demonetization side, I don't have to worry about that just yet.
You know what's fun about age gates? I remember being 30 years old at 12.
Yes, but making it, I cannot, and this was the point that YouTube made, and it was agreed with especially everyone else that they were fighting and arguing and trying to come up with this thing is you cannot control everything. What you can do is you can make it as hard as possible for that to happen. Now,
right, of course.
I can also, in my analytics, look and see kind of who's watching, and I can tell that if there's a lot of suddenly accounts that aren't signed in watching, that could be kids trying to get around an age gate system. So depending on what types of videos they are and all this is depending on whether or not I should age gate something. But a lot of that also has to do with the monetization, and I'm not planning anytime soon of running ads on my stuff. I'm going to work with, and that might change later on, but
at least with your channel and YouTube is your ads will be more targeted. So if you're playing a specific game, you'll get more targeted stuff, which, it's still an ad, but it might actually be a useful thing instead of a random Trojans ad just popping up out of the middle of nowhere.
Maybe misled, but it's the content itself, like playing Minecraft, considered a kid-friendly stream. I have to double check up on that. I don't know if you can do how you would do that with me streaming it in language, but I think I don't know. It's
just say you're streaming something that's age restricted and then stream something else.
With the settings you showed me there, I think you would have legal grounds to protect yourself if they tried to pull something like that and be like, well, hey, these are my settings. This is what it was configured for this stream.
Yeah, and I think that was why they did that system, was to show, look, I'm not intending this to be for kids at all. If kids watch it, that's fine, but I fucking curse. YouTube doesn't tend to like that so much sometimes, but that's for targeted ads, and I'm not running ads. I'm not planning on running. I'm wanting to see how far the Patreon thing will go versus ads. I don't like ad experiences. That was one of the big things that I left Twitch for, was to get rid of ads.
When are you getting that Patreon set up?
It is set up.
No, actually, I think we have a thing set up for it. Hold on. Oh, you beat me to it.
Patreon.com/OpenDarkwing.
Oh, I've officially subbed for 31 months now.
Did you resub on Twitch?
No, that got canceled. It would have renewed yesterday.
Okay, good. Yeah, I contacted everybody last on Monday night to tell
I
them,
just
hey.
realized I have dental and eye insurance now. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Merry Christmas to me.
Yeah. So I should be getting my last because you put me over the edge. You and Paul put me over the edge for the payout. I should get my
Yeah.
last payout on the 15th of next month and have no money left in the system unless some idiot doesn't unsub.
Well, can't you stop people from subbing? Like,
No.
isn't there a way for you to physically say, don't sub to me
Disable your
anymore?
account, maybe?
I could delete my account, but I'm not planning on deleting my account.
I thought there was a way you could just say, hey, I'm going inactive or something like that.
Yeah, but I would lose. Part of why I don't want to delete my account is I don't want to lose.
Not delete, but like they just say like, hey, I'm going into like an inactive period or something like that. Like your account will say like I guess if there's like a streaming, like a way to go like inactive via streaming or something like that.
Yeah, but I would lose my own
Affiliate.
personal use of my emotes in other chats, and I still use and watch
gotcha,
Twitch, and I still use my own emotes. Which is why I'm not going to be removing my affiliate status.
Man, YouTube needs to do like a Prime subscription. If you pay for premium or YouTube Red or whatever the heck they call it now.
Yeah, I still need to get 1,000 subs to even be eligible for that program.
Right.
I mean, I'm still just trying. I'm still just waiting, or not waiting, but I'm gonna be working on getting 100 so that I can get a custom URL. And don't have to use that long ass fucking thing.
I mean, if you want me to, I can set up emails and just do it.
Emails are free and cheap.
I'm not sure that is the spirit of that. And I actually think that will hurt me in the analytics side. Because unless you're planning on watching me with all of those, the subs to view count kind of have a correlation in the analytics.
Time to build a server farm that will watch.
A server farm that'll watch ads and pay you ad revenue.
Right. And eventually at some point it'll break even and then you'll start making money from it.
That's funny.
Oh, dude. Set up Kubernetes instances that sit there and watch ads on your channel. Because Kubernetes instances are super low resource, so you could just start turning those out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the reason why they got rid of the click to pay ads once upon a time ago that they had, because people would just set up bots to click ads nonstop on their site.
Yep.
And they get paid ad revenue from all of it.
Oh, that's a new bug. An elevator door opened, but it was physically still in the way and I couldn't walk through it.
Oh yeah, I know. Those are great.
I went to the next door one and let me
And
right in.
there will be more tiers to Patreon coming.
Oh?
Yeah. There's
Nudes.
Yeah, where's the 18 plus tier?
there's going to be a sticker tier and a merch tier.
Oh, cool.
Dude, if you do a freaking calendar photo shoot, that would be hilarious.
Oh yeah, let's see it.
Fucking pull a
Oh, the
Gus
t-shirt
Sorolla.
I want a sexy Dave calendar, tier.
A t-shirt tier? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Joe. That would be the way to do that. Like having a t-shirt tier, and then so I have two of my daughters are really decent good artists. And some of the stuff that Thing 3 was doing, I really want to use that as a t-shirt.
Speaking of, have you started working on that yet? Because I want to play with that.
She's not here yet. She doesn't get here till tomorrow. Remember?
Yeah, I didn't know if you had gotten a picture from her or not.
No. I just told her to bring it when they come tomorrow. I still am in quasi shock that Thing 1's going to be driving in a few months.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what? Shit.
Yeah.
I need to get up my insurance just in case.
Yeah, Thing 1's going to be driving. And driving my car.
Oh god.
Are you teaching him?
Yeah, I'm going to teach him.
Oh god.
Let's see if he'll do as good as I did and clip a curb.
At least he will be driving
You said mining 45, right?
a fairly what?
40 mining camp 45 on ArcCorp, whatever the
ArcCorp 45, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
let's
ArcCorp
let's
45.
Say, I back when I first started, like I had a decent amount of driving skill from driving around the lawnmower and everything, so I got the general concept of it. But I accidentally clipped a curb in my dad's it was a Mercedes like MLK 320 or something like that. It was like the SUV model.
Yeah.
And I got some like angry looks. I'm like, you're the one who's making me drive in this.
Yeah, he'll be driving my car, and I'll probably be upgrading and getting something else. Speed limits are just a suggestion. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so true. Although it'll probably take time before he gets comfortable with speeding.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
The nice thing is there isn't a whole lot of freeway driving that they have to do for normal, like go to school or go to the store or anything. So
Freeway driving's the best. Just fucking hold your foot down on that pedal and let it go. I actually like making the drive up to Keezy's. There's a straight shot on 69.
Holy crap. Almost 10% of my impressions on my videos so far have come from actually YouTube recommending your content, with 5% of that being recommended on a watch page and the other 5 on the homepage.
Oh, cool. Wait, you've been on the homepage?
Apparently my original video was, or this one was. I don't know which one yet. I need to find out.
That's awesome. I forgot. I need to like your video. Get you some more stats.
Oh, it was the testing the stream. So it was the one that was not... I had zero... I didn't have anything for... Wow. I can't wait to see how this one does then. No, we are not the one paying for his insurance. That was the deal. I was like, I will provide the car, you provide the insurance. And the registration. No, I think the testing the stream only the 4-minute one?
Yeah, like it was like 2 or 4 minutes or something like that.
no, testing the stream was 2 hours 28 minutes and 1 second.
Well, there's another
Stream
one.
Yes, it was the longer one because
Okay.
the average view duration was 48 minutes
Okay.
with a watch time of 1.6 hours total. Traffic source impressions. The analytics on YouTube are fucking phenomenal.
Wait, they actually give you useful information?
Oh man, like extreme. Actually, I need to finish getting this set up so that you guys can see this stuff too.
Yeah. Let us know where we can test it. I can finally hop into Stream Elements and all that stuff now.
So yeah, we'll figure this out. Yeah, testing the stream and connections, that was the short one. And then the actual testing the stream was the longer one.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It's like YouTube tries to kind of make it easier for making a business out of it. Yeah, no, with this information, I will be able to do a lot of good stuff. It's going to be good. and then we'll have to see how this one works out. But I will be back on Sunday, guys.
Cool.
I'm bailing off. Apparently, cat puked underneath the table, so I gotta go pick that. I gotta go clean that up.
Damn
And
cat.
just to let you guys know, apparently only 66% of you who watch this are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, it's free. Click the
Hit
subscribe
that,
button.
Hit that subscribe and hit like. Or hit that bell.
Hit that notification bell. No, I'm actually working on a little animation that will pop up and do that every so
Nice.
often.
just have Alice say it.
Promotion over. Can I come back in there?
Got a notification without clicking the bell. Nice.
Yeah, it's,
Say-
it's
what did
more
you say,
cute
bro?
when Alice does it.
Oh, I just said if it was safe to come in yet. If the self promotion was over with the whole like, notification bell.
No, you just have to have Alice say it's more cute.
Right? No, I will do it at like the beginning and the end, but visually there's just a few things to do, but visually it'll just pop up for a few seconds and then go away. I'm trying to make it as nice as possible. That was one of the cool things about this now playing animation. When I'm in the game screen, it
Mhm.
only pops up during the going from one song to another, and then it goes away. Here, I'll show you what I mean. So it's right there underneath my monitor, and it does that. So then when I go up to the next track, it just casually pops up. It should casually pop up. Why isn't it casually popping up? There it goes.
Well, we see your.
It pops up, and then it
with
will
your
just.
Spotify right now.
Yeah, you see the Spotify right now.
Okay.
And then it pops up, and then it goes away.
Oh,
We'll
I
see.
see the little bit down there at the
Yep.
bottom. Gotcha.
Just something like that. If people are interested or curious, they can see.
Now, can you do it like annotated or something like that? So if it highlights up, you just click that and it does it.
You know what? Hang on. I want to check this because there was an option in here, and I want to see if it actually works. That's on YouTube side again. List song. It doesn't look like that it's working. Yeah, there's two main things that YouTube is down with right now. All right, so that doesn't work. Whatever. I think that only works for Twitch.
Yeah, we'll have to see if there's commands that. What if you just do?
Well, no, that was specific for
Twitch?
because I'm using pixelchat.tv for the now playing. So it's another group, but it's mostly made for Twitch.
Gotcha.
And so I think they monitor then the Twitch, because I have a feeling that if I go to my Twitch channel right now and I type list song in my thing, it would trigger it. But I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to be doing one that's local. There's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm switching over to local. So, whatever. At least my roll through for the socials and this one, when it comes up, that just popped up, that's done locally.
Nice.
So Patreon, OpenDarkwing, and then it should bounce, and it'll go to another one, and it'll bounce and go to another one, and all that. So that's all done locally, and I can change that up. But that I'm going to be swapping that out for something that I custom build in After Effects, so I can make it look a lot nicer. Yep, so we're just waiting for YouTube to fix the chat and fix the subscriber API. And then I'll have my alerts back. Because it's been the last thing that I have for a sub for someone sub to to my channel was December 14th.
Yep.
And that's not good.
Yeah, I
Everything
saw that
broken,
with
of course.
Stream Elements.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those. I think Stream Elements has to be active to show those subscribes.
Nope. That's the part that's down from YouTube's side.
What I'm just saying is I think it needs to be like it won't work once it's not running. So you'll have to rely on like YouTube results from that to see who subscribes since you've last streamed.
Hey, bro.
What's up?
You go into the building with that red sign-looking pole thing up, right? That's where you buy it, the Art Corp. There isn't a second one that you can actually buy stuff from?
Right.
Okay. Either the server's bugged or somebody bought it out completely because 45 has nothing.
That sucks.
I'll probably just hop on the ship, sleep, and then come back in and check it again.
Song stuff should not work on the YouTube side. But, alright guys, I'm off for the night.
Later.
Thanks for playing with me.
Okay,
Yeah, late guys. Alright everybody, I'm done. I'm taking tomorrow off. I will be back on Sunday. So yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out. And we will catch you guys all Sunday. Have a Merry Christmas. Be safe out there, guys. Be safe if you're traveling this weekend. So, late.